Yeah.
There it is.
I see you've noticed that there was no music. I noticed it too. Thank you for noticing us noticing it. How is everyone this fine afternoon, evening? What is it? Nighttime? I don't know. It's warm. That's what I know.
It's
so
warm
warm.
time.
It's so
Very warm.
That's a good time of day. Warm. We are back. Sorry, I am doing all of the jobs temporarily, which is why there was no music.
Doing great.
We are back in Owl Creek Ridge, everybody. That's exciting. I'm going to bring in your very own cool dweebs, just so you can see their smiling faces here. Because we all know that we love them all. So, say hello,
Meg
everybody.
and I did the same thing.
We're ready.
Well, it's funny because you can't see that either. You can't see that before.
Yeah, I know. We didn't plan that. I know it seems like we did, but we're just cool dweebs.
Yeah.
Cool
Yeah.
dweebs on same
Super
wavelengths. It's boding well for this season. All right.
I'm
gonna start
Got a map?
Who's
I'm
that
gonna
person
start
over
my
there?
thing now. Don't
Me,
don't look at stuff yet.
JW.
No, the
It's
next person
Menon.
after you.
Oh,
Don't look
Next
at
one.
things.
round,
Don't look at
round.
things.
There we go.
Is it too late to just cancel the show?
No.
Wow,
we
that-
just
well, that's
started.
Kira, you've changed.
Wait,
Um, okay. What we need to do now is I need to read this intro that I lovingly crafted. Definitely 3 months ago and not this morning.
way in advance.
We're going to go on that. We're going to go with that.
Okay.
Welcome. It's Thursday, it's 6 p.m., and we are headed back to the small mountain town of Owl Creek Ridge for some kids on bikes. And I hope you're as excited as I am for the new season of OCR. If you're new to OCR or kids on bikes in general, the best way to think of it is as a collaborative rules light storytelling RPG set in small towns with everyday people, where our players take on classic tropes and roles of TV, cinema, novels, and through shared narration and role play, they grapple with strange and mysterious happenings. The only way to face them is to work together, use your strengths, and know when to run as fast as you can. Think The Goonies meets Stranger Things. I am GM Jared, your guide around Owl Creek Ridge. With me, of course, is our wonderful cast of characters, the cool dweebs, James, Megan, Diana, and for the first time in OCR, Nathan. Fear not, you're a fan. Tracy will be back with us later in the season. But
thank
for
God.
now, we get to hang out with Nathan. Let's take a quick
Almost
moment.
the same.
It's almost the same.
Almost
The menu
exactly.
might get a little weird, but that's okay. Let's take a quick moment and have everyone give just a little tidbit of kind of about the character and the trope that you guys play. Who wants to go first?
I know you're gonna call me Jared, so I'll just go
Well.
first.
Don't be the teacher's pet.
Hello, everyone. My name is Menon Black, conspiracy theorist extraordinaire. Strengths, everything. Weaknesses, none. Yeah, that's all I got you.
That's all you got. All right. Well, you can't have Menon without JW. So
Yeah, best friend.
All right, JW. I am the sidekick. I am definitely Menon's sidekick. She's probably the bravest one of the group, I would think. I'm also kind of a tomboy, love to play sports, but I'm also afraid of the dark and being claustrophobic. And yeah, and I took intuitive as my new strength. I thought that was appropriate because of how the story went last season.
yeah, because there's no like level up system in OCR, all of our characters gained an additional strength, which will help them with their use of like adversity tokens and situational things.
I'm excited to be back. Hi, Dad.
And you're excited to be back.
Now it's
Let's
Megan.
go ahead and go to Megan. Yeah.
Hello. Oh no, my green screen doesn't go all the way over. I'll fix that.
That's right, my
we're
mic is going.
But I play April Taylor. That's what we're doing. Also known as Taylor when in disguise or undercover, apparently. And April is actually, I guess, the first character that we know of. Who knows what Kira's doing, but the first character to undergo a trope change. So kind of like her level up. She started as well, it's kind of a custom one. So she started as the loner weirdo, and as she's still a weirdo, but as as a lonely weirdo. But as she bonded with the rest of the crew, she wasn't really the loner part anymore. So her new trope is kind of one of the adult tropes customized, but we're calling it protective sibling. And basically,
yeah, that wasn't updated apparently.
It still says lonely.
Jared.
No, that wasn't Jared's job to do that.
Jared.
We'll
You said you're the only one here
today.
Anyways. So she's still got that grit and that toughness, and she'll do whatever she has to. But now it's not just for her own sake; it's for her friends too. So.
Oh, I love it.
That's
beautiful.
We're becoming best friends. Yay.
Besties. Be best forever.
Scott says protective weirdo, which
That's
I would
what
like
we should have called it.
I like that.
I think we have to change
it's
it now.
changed.
Yeah, that's. I'll make that change. I can't believe
she's just a really territorial weirdo.
Yeah.
I can't believe we didn't do that. Well, that brings us to our new member, which would be Nathan.
Yay!
Hi, my name is Leland. Some people call me Lee. I'm a scout. I really like the outdoors, and yeah, I've been a scout for a while. I don't really partake well in the loud noises, but other than that, I'm pretty good to go. I'm excited for camp. It's time to be in my element.
Oh god!
That confidence.
Yay, Lee!
I love the great outdoors.
Now let's push him off the lake.
Now you have an idea.
I love lakes. I love water and the forest that surround them. So if you need to push me into a lake to feel good about yourself, I'll be good.
Well, it's going to be very difficult. There's not actually a lake at Mugapea, just a small pond.
I knew that. I know the local terrain.
This feels like mirror math with extra steps.
Yeah. This whole thing may just have been a bad idea, but we're going to continue. Now, one of the really cool aspects about Kids on Bikes as a game and a game system is the world building. It's a shared process, and so is character creation. Normally, we'd have done this earlier, but I wanted to share some of what it's like with you guys. So for Nathan's character, we're going to go around. He'll answer a question about each of our dweebs. I'll punch the microphone. And then they'll answer a question. They'll each answer a question about him. And it serves as a way to add depth and richness, as well as fill in a little backstory that the player may not yet be aware of, akin to some improv games of yes and. Keep in mind your characters do not know this character. So you don't know that he's a scout. You don't know that he doesn't like the loud noises. So
Excellent.
do we want to ask?
Although I'm sure James is going to be like, why did I make loud noises for 20 minutes straight as a character? I don't know.
Wait. Jared, do you mean we have to roleplay?
Yeah.
We don't know?
It's true. You have to pretend that you don't know information you have.
Okay. Got it.
I don't know if I can do that.
Do we want to ask questions about Lee, or do we want to ask Lee questions first?
He's a child,
let's
Scott.
define
Do you want to give him the opportunity to strike back?
No, I want him to go first.
Yeah.
I want
Yeah,
him to
that
go
would like
first.
to strike back solely because James is here.
I'm gonna let Nathan go second so he can protect. There's a buffer of protection there. So let's just start with James. Let's just get this get this ridiculousness out of the way.
Get this over with. What question are you gonna ask me?
Let's see. I'm gonna ask you, what strange record does this character hold? What strange record does Lee hold?
Oh, I didn't want this one. I wanted the other one where I.
Yeah, I know which one you wanted.
Oh my god!
I don't want that
not
one.
fair. Life is not fair sometimes. I mean, you could answer with vinyl.
Oh no, James
Did he
James
freeze?
just freeze out? Did
No,
he? He's pretending.
Purpose!
He's pretending.
He's
No!
pretty
Yeah,
sus,
you wouldn't type that if you're restarting your laptop, doofus.
I mean, he does hit Twitch chat on his phone. I do know that.
Okay, we can save it for him to answer.
Yeah,
Yes,
we'll
we
save
can
it.
save it.
We'll save it. Let's move on to
I can't
Diana.
believe the audacity.
This is the question that James wanted. What terrible loss did this character suffer? So what terrible loss did Lee suffer?
He watched his dog get hit by his dad's car while he was backing up out of the driveway.
Wow.
And the dog died.
R.I.P.
Watched his
I mean-
dad kill the dog.
Could happen.
It did
Sorry,
happen.
Lee.
It's canon. It's in the world now. Let's see, May's turn. How is this character different from the rest of his family?
Let's see. I think maybe his family is outdoorsy. It's like a family thing. And so he's different because he can still love the outdoors, like he can deal with this however he wants, but he has a fear of bugs.
Bugs. Oh, that's not true, Lucas. I love dogs. Hey, God. Nice bot. Not nice.
But does JW like dogs?
I think so. She likes everything.
Well, what are we waiting on here, James? It's going to be a hot minute still?
Yeah, are you really frozen?
He's
He's been holding terribly still, this whole time.
Not even blinking.
The thing is that the screen is kind of grainy that we're looking at, so like he could feasibly do that fairly well because it's kind of like pixeled.
It's true.
Minus the blinking.
Okay. All right. Well, then we're gonna get some questions from Lee about why didn't his dad run over his teenage brother, Diane?
I know. I'm just answering him now. Hey, that's real dark. You know, Gary?
Yeah.
Okay, 532 thought I was dark, but that's real dark.
Lee.
Yeah.
Let's ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
About JW.
Mm-hmm.
What is this character hiding from even her closest friends?
Oh, geez.
Oh, that's some real beef.
We already know one, like, us as the audience already know one thing she's hiding. So, just don't make it
You know what I'm hiding?
I saw that one. So
The divorce?
I as an audience, no. The divorce, yeah. But she's hiding something else from her closest friends. I think she's oh wait, no, I won't.
Oh God.
Remember, she just killed your dog.
She didn't just kill my dog.
I did it!
That's
Dad
traumatic.
did.
Wow.
Hidden secret.
Is she
Okay, I'm writing
hiding
it
from her?
down.
Is she hiding from her closest friends that she has a crush on Menon? Like, is she? Is she hiding that?
Oh. I mean,
Is
it
that
seems like she might be.
I feel
Is that my
like that would add some really great relational moments. Like, here's the thing: is we're at that point where friends, as they hit teenage years, like start to see each other in a different light. And I feel like maybe it's that time. Maybe after some forced bad dates with twins and some harrowing adventures with close friends, you're seeing them in a different light. So it's not like you're full on crushing he's the most handsome guy, but you're like, huh, could I see him as like more than a friend? Like, do I care for him more than just a friend? I think that's what you're hiding. You're like dealing with those feelings.
I'm gonna write down. She's hiding that she loves Menon.
Messy, like
we didn't say love. We said crush.
She's crushing.
Crush.
She's like at 13. Really? I'm like,
no
girl.
No wonder I have beef with Kira.
Well, it's gonna get real awkward because like Kira went out of her way. Like Tracy went out of her way to be like, you better not bring girls on the show for Menon.
Oh shit! Sorry.
It's coming from the inside.
Nailed it.
It's an inside job.
Lucas Martinez chatted really quick. You could have made the reveal that she killed your dog. And I actually thought about it. I had thought about that.
My god.
Oh my god.
JW Olive Juice Menon. Aw. Okay. So now I guess about April. So about May's character. Why do some people dislike her?
Oh, that's easy.
Khan's on his way to the studio, FYI.
This one is actually a lot less like ooh. People dislike her because she's the person who's taking French fries and tater tots off their plate without asking. So she's just like, oh, these are for the table, right? And she's just like, oh, not one.
She's a food thief. No,
she's a food thief.
No,
like, and it's probably because she's like coming into social interactions more. She doesn't like people do this, right? So she's just trying to feel like she fits in by just taking everything. Like I'm a part of this group, so I get these fries now. But
I'm also the big sister now, so that really works.
Can I tell you guys a really quick story about fry stealing?
Yes.
So we have a recreational pool. Sorry, we have a recreational pool growing up, and like they had the best cheese fries at the snack stand. And my friend and I, we were done like in the pool, went to get cheese fries from the snack stand. As I'm walking back to where we're sitting, this random lady walks up, grabs a fry as we're walking, and says, "Oh, thank you." And that has always stuck in my head. I guess I was like 10 or 11 years old, and this random woman just grabbed some fries out of my thing. Like, you're welcome.
That's literally April.
That's
literally
April.
That reminded me of that.
Brian Saffron Thunder.
It's probably the worst thing. It's probably the worst thing that's happened. And James killed her mom earlier, so
what?
Probably the.
James?
Remember when James killed your mom? Yeah.
I
April's
remember.
mom died because James said so.
Yeah,
which is why
he had to answer the question that Diana did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, James. Wow.
Yeah. Well, so James still isn't back. So what makes Menon feel stuck in place?
See, here's the thing is
restarting his computer.
He's restarting his computer. So like I'm not gonna be able to retaliate. Oh wait.
Oh, you might be coming back.
Oh. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Don't answer, Nathan! Don't answer!
My computer's about to restart again. Go ahead and answer that question real fast.
Are you kidding?
No,
what? No.
Okay. Fix your camera.
I don't.
Fix it.
Turn OBS on.
I'm trying.
Nathan.
Got this, buddy. Yeah.
Nathan.
Still want me to answer the question?
Yeah. Still answer the question. We gotta fill time, my dude.
Does anyone else have another fry story? No.
Nope.
I think.
I do.
The funny short answer was just going to be glue. But that's not what it's going to be. That's not what makes him feel stuck in place. I think what makes him feel stuck in place is indecision. I think he's. I mean, a lot. I mean, I know you guys have been through a lot, murdered multiple times, and like he's very much a like the conspiracy. Yeah, that's him. That's my James impression. But
that's pretty good.
I
That's
think
spot on.
I think where he was once in a place of I will just run into danger because that's what I do. I think maybe now he has that battle between fight and flight. He doesn't know, is this the time to run or is this the time to fight? And so, and especially with friends around, he doesn't know, oh man, do I need to protect them? Are they going to be smart enough to run? Are we strong enough to fight? Things like that. The option I chose away from was constipation.
That would have been better.
Thank you.
Guys, the widgets and the point redemptions won't currently work for probably another 20 minutes. Legitimately, I am the only person until Adam Kahn gets in the studio physically to turn those things on.
He's on his way.
He's on his way. I'm just pushing buttons here. I got 5 monitors going, and I have no idea what is happening. We will get them. You will get your conspiracy chops. We'll get your dark modes, light modes, and all the cool stuff just in a moment.
Oh, well, I have an issue.
What's your issue?
Where are you?
I mean, I see. What are you doing?
Yeah, no. So that's when I turn my camera on. That's what I get is that red screen.
Well,
that shows.
Just remove it and add it again.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
This has
Next
been
question.
tech support. Well, the next question is
I do. Yeah,
we have
I
your
do
voice.
have the answer.
Your voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have my voice.
Yeah. So what strange record does he have?
Lee holds the record for most Slinky largest Slinky collection on the eastern countryside. I don't know. The Western Hemisphere. There we go.
The Western Hemisphere Slinky collection. It's got to be at least 3.
Right,
who knew?
Currently, it stands at 47. And certain models are not sold in the United States.
Okay.
Oh, Slinkies.
Okay, I've written it down. All right. Now that we've gotten a little more information about Lee, and I guess everyone, and you know who everyone's playing, there's only one piece of information I need to share with you, and that is how you affect the game itself. You can cause a bit bomb or subsplosion to award a reroll to a player of your choice. James, you're freaking me out, my dude.
I know.
What is... Guys, Rady's never going to get a day off if we can't do this.
I'm trying.
Sorry.
Oh, God.
You're doing great.
Bit bomb, subsplosion, awards the reroll to a player of your choice. You can also donate should you feel inclined to make a number of things happen, from granting adversity tokens to summoning an adult to help or hinder the party. Just type !OCR buffs in chat. You can even use your channel points soon, not yet, but soon, to submit a photo to become an NPC in the world of OCR. If you've not submitted your photo yet, be sure to do that. We do have an entire camp to populate. And just because you exist in town doesn't mean you can't show up in camp if maybe you have a twin out there. Who knows? The question did come up. Do the bonuses from last season carry through? Not directly. They've gone into a secret thing that I'm back here building. And you will see that probably about mid-season when that comes to fruition. They will affect the game, just not as you think. Frodo, submit your Frodo.
Yep. Yeah, that's what you said. I didn't say it though. I didn't want to make fun of it.
I wish I had a Frodo.
Never be mad at you, Sam. Let's see, what else? Where am I on my list here? This is the Camp Mugapea season premiere, obviously. And there are big stakes on the line. Adventure and excitement await us all. So it's time for us to journey back to the summer of 1993.
Summer 93!
93. I'm almost the best era, best TV shows, best toys, best toys. All right, I'm done.
What else is the best?
I want to know what else is the best.
Dunkaroos.
Huh? Oh, Dunkaroos.
It won't let me.
Wait, that was wrong. That was wrong.
Me, I'm the best thing in 93.
Oh my god, my buttons are so messed up right now.
Scott, thank you for the sub gifts.
Let me know who gets that bit bomb or that reroll, Scott.
Oh, Mama Jim Jam's in the house. Hi, Mama Jim Jam.
Jared, I can't get it to overlay on my green screen, but it's cool. You have my face for now.
All right.
Thanks.
I'm gonna start. Here we go.
That's perfect.
Owl Creek Ridge is like any recreational small town, ebbing and flowing with the seasons. Nestled at the foot of the Blue Ridge Mountains in the heart of the Great Appalachian Valley, a convenient train ride away from New York City, a short bus ride from Baltimore, and an afternoon drive from Philadelphia sits a rural vacation hotspot for city dwellers and campers in the tri-state area. But when the influx of vacationers and out-of-towners gets to be too much, the locals like to get away on their own adventures. Some whisk away to tropical beaches, others set sail for European adventures. But a lucky few, head out for the ultimate summertime experience, Sleepaway Summer Camp. This summer is no different. Just an hour and a half north of Owl Creek Ridge, and only a stone's throw across the border into Pennsylvania, sits picturesque Camp Mugapea. Mugapea is something for everyone. Archery and canoeing, horseback riding and skateboarding, campfires and swimming. Summer truly is a magical time at Camp Mugapea. And this is where we start our tale. As the red Ford Escort pulls off Route 235 onto the gravel and dirt driveway, Jenny J.W. Williams and Men in Black stare out the windows in delight. This is going to be the best summer ever. It took some convincing to get the rest of the cool dweebs to get on board with the summer camp plan, but after all they've been through and all they've seen, they needed a little break of calm and relaxing fun. It's the first day of camp, and the summer holds endless possibilities. So sit back and settle in, and of course, welcome to Camp Mugapea.
That was a great show. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you wrote that 3 months ago, Jared.
Yep, 3 months ago.
It's beautiful.
3 months. But you know what time it is? It is time, before we get into the actual arrival, we should
read comments.
Talk to people. We should read comments and talk to people. Talk to the fans. How's everyone doing out there?
It's Lucas Martinez had a great idea that NPC Me submissions must all be dressed as Frodo now. It's canon. I think it'll do great.
I mean, the book series existed.
Yeah, for a while.
It's possible.
There was the animated one that had come out, so people
was
had
that
an
one
idea.
already out? I couldn't remember. Was that 80s or early 90s?
Yeah, there was.
You're talking about the Rankin Bass animated Lord of the Rings?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
1978.
Well, so there was the animated Return of the King movie.
Oh, 7?
And then there was the cell painted on rotoscoped live action.
Right. I've only seen the TV series.
There's so much to open your eyes to, May. We'll get there.
I'm available for eye-opening to all things fantasy related. Thank you.
We had some follows over the last little bit of I want to say a day and a half from Darth Ravenclaw Pop-Tarts and hand grenades. I am Chuck
Pop-Tarts.
Rock.
Nice.
Val's Head. FG Mentz. Horace M55. Ghostly Ruins. Saturn Celeste. Artemis Wren. And Sojander. Thank you for the follows.
Thanks, guys.
We also had a whole bunch of resubs and gifted subs. It's amazing.
Yay.
Alex Rogue, resubbing. Nessie of the Lake, resubbing. Brian Saffron Thunder, resubbing. Sarah BC1, 7 gifted subs.
I got
and
one. Thank you.
And then Penguin Witch Doctor is gifting and resubbing. Gary K 532, Subsplosion, resubbed, and of course there's Scott.
Nice.
I typed that wrong. The Subsplosion goes to Scott to give us who gets the reroll. But I typed it wrong because I'm fallible. And Sarah BC1 still gifting subs out there. Still
Dang!
Thank you, Sarah.
I'm
going to read a comment.
Do it.
Comment. It's Lucas Martinez says to May LaFay, which is, nope, over here, Megan.
Yeah.
April stealing fries. It's for your protection. They could be poisoned. It's for your
That's
safety.
my job. Exactly. That's my job. You're welcome in advance.
And then
What else is that going on?
Gary K532 saying, forget Hamburglar. Now we have a French fry filter.
Oh my god, and I'm dressed in like the stripes.
You are!
And I have eye cover. Oh jeez.
Everything's
Scott said
coming together.
Scott said
Mugapea.
about Nathan's new
That's beautiful.
collection. Now all we'll get out of him is watch what I can do with this slinky.
Yes, but
That's
I
his
hope he
whole
brought some.
character. His
I
whole
hope he
character
brought
is
at
based
least
on
a few.
Slinkies now.
Yeah. And not liking bugs.
And not like
I'm just
Slinkies
I'll
and
just
bugs.
erase the backstory I sent you, Jared, and everything's Slinky.
Yeah. I told you don't get too far into it. I tried to warn you.
I didn't think I did, but now everything's.
Um,
I literally answered the questions I was sent.
It's true. You did. Okay. Let's figure out the button pushes to get back to the show. And I did it. Oh my god, I'm a genius with button pushes.
Good job.
Thank you. Yeah, nice shirt. Thank you, Nessie. It is the Sadness
Thank
Bunny
you.
that came into being over on my channel from some of the lovely people below us.
All
Okay.
3 of them.
JW and Menon. You guys pulled up.
Not
you pulled down
together.
this. I mean, you're in the
We're
same
in the same car, JW. My mom's dropping us off.
Okay, yeah.
It's a weird thing to say out loud while you stare off into the distance.
Methinks you're protesting too much. The car skids to a halt, and because she was going way too fast, I guess. The rocks fly up and pepper all the young kids. But you,
Mom, you gotta.
outside of the pool.
Oh, Mom, you gotta stop watching those rally car races. Sorry.
There is a kind of a roundabout circle where she pulls in to offload. It circles a flagpole and a lake, or not a lake, a little pond, not more than 15 feet across. There, on the bulletin board in the middle, there are several kind of lists as well. There are about 15 kids kind of milling about, and a couple older 16 to 18-year-old, what you could assume would be counselors. But your mom opens the door. She pops the hatch and pulls your bags out, puts them on the ground. She's standing there waiting for her. She's waiting for her hug. Many poo. Where's the hug?
Yeah, really wanting this hug, even though you were super excited to get me out here as fast as possible.
I'm still super excited to not have you home. Give me this hug. You're still my son.
He's gonna look back and forth, and he's gonna like shuffle forward to hug her.
She gives you the big.
JW is gonna look. Sorry.
Yeah. She gives you the biggest hug she can. She's like squeezing the poop out of you almost. And then right before she gives you she lays the big old kiss right on your forehead with the just freshly placed lipstick. So now
I can't get this off.
Behave, and then she turns to JW. She turns to JW and says, "Your turn."
Yeah, her next.
And I'll hug her, and I'm gonna she's gonna give kind of sad, but this is nice to be hugged, just because her parents don't hug her. So she's gonna embrace it, really embrace it and not hide it.
I'm so sad.
She gives you just slightly less of a big hug, but also plants the kiss right on your forehead with not so much lipstick anymore because it's all on Menon's forehead. But she's stay out of
pull the baseball cap back. She pulls the baseball cap back to make sure it's just right there.
I'll hide it.
She says, "Stay out of trouble. Call if you need anything." And Menon, and she gets real loud. "Change your underwear daily." And she gets back in the car. I love you,
Mom! Thank you, Mrs. Black. Thank you so much.
Goodbye.
And then she's off.
I'll grab my stuff and I'll turn to Menon and be like, Menon, you should really appreciate your mom's hugs because you just never know.
Oh, it'd be a nice day when I don't have to deal with them.
I mean, that'll come once we go to college, but you should really appreciate having your mom care for you, you know?
Are you doing okay?
I'm good. And she just kind of puts her hat down and she just starts walking towards the camp.
Yeah, you're lucky you have that hat.
You walk up, and there's an older lady, about the same age as Menon's mom, holding a clipboard. She's like, "Oh, welcome to Camp Mugapea. It's a pleasure to have you here. I am so excited. It looks like this is your first time because I'd remember you if you were here before. What is your name?" And she starts tapping this list.
JW, Jenny Williams.
Jenny Williams. Wonderful. Let me look here. She runs down the list. She's like, "Oh, yes, JW. It says here you prefer to be called JW. You are going to be in cabin 8, which is off that way." And she points up a little path that runs over a little tiny creek and kind of up into a tree, I know what it's called when there's no trees there, but I guess a grove, maybe? I don't...
Okay.
Some trees and cabins are up that way.
Cool.
She's like, "Okay, we have about 2 hours for you to kind of get settled, and then we're going to have a little camp orientation with everybody, a little tour, and then we're going on a fun hike, just a simple hike, just to start the summer well. I'm so excited you're here."
Thank you. So we just stay in our bunks until, I'm assuming there's some weird, bell or something? How are we going to want to come out?
You'll hear a horn. Your counselors will also direct you along.
Cool.
She's like, "You're going to be in a cabin with, and she looks at her list, is with 4 others, plus your counselor. Your counselor can fill you in with more questions and details.
Are you a counselor?
Oh, sweetie, my name is Wendy Merritt. I am the owner of Camp Mugapea.
Oh,
if you
to
have
meet
any
you.
questions, you can find me. If you can't find me, you could also talk to my daughter Alexandria. She's about your age, just a little bit older. She's probably hanging out in one of the cabins. She likes to be a camper here for months, for 8.5 weeks, for all the entire 8.5 weeks.
Oh wow!
Also, my son is about Andy. You can look for him. But everyone is super friendly. If you do have any questions, anyone would be happy to help you.
Cool. Thank you so much. And I'm just going to kind of stand off to the side so I can say goodbye to Menon. But I think his laptop froze again or something happened.
Menon. What?
James? Yeah, he might
Oh,
be
no.
gone.
Yeah, he gone.
Okay.
All right, so
They got him
initially-
already.
yeah. Initially, you stood to the side and you were like, "I'm gonna check on Menon," but you get the urge to just run ahead to your cabin.
Great. I just go,
Because
see
Menon's
ya!
not here.
And I start walking fast because I'm really excited. I've never been to camp before.
You head up the pathway. Let's see. I do have a video of the cabins. Let's see, which is boom.
I feel like we're going to Hogwarts.
I mean, it's not
Well, not really.
unlike
Nathan,
it's not
don't give me that
unlike
look.
Hogwarts.
What? That look wasn't for you?
You head up the pathway to your cabins, and you see there's 5 cabins there,
That's a lot of beds.
each with their own number, and yeah, it's actually 6 through 10 are the numbers on the cabins. You see some girls are kind of hanging out outside, just talking. Some of the cabins, it's just milling about, like the same way that you would get in high school before classes start. And Scott Denuza with a bit bomb.
Ooh,
Bit bomb.
Scott.
What? Who gets your bonus, Scotty
Like a little
Denuzo?
puppy.
But Denuzo. Oh, and it's animated. Look at that. He's already using the animated ones.
Cute.
You walk up the small staircase into cabin 8 and open the door, and there are 6 beds, 6 cots in there, 3 bunk beds, and there is also 1 regular, just a twin bed in there. They are all empty right now except for one of the bunks oh, did VMix crash? No, I think Adam Khan is there. I think Adam Khan is there to do things.
He should be there.
Okay. I just saw things changing. I was like, what is happening? And I think I might have just lost my headphones. So that's fun.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me now?
Stand by,
I
sorry,
can hear
sorry,
Nathan.
sorry.
Okay.
It's the season premiere, baby.
Okay, I'm going to read a comment while we wait.
Do it.
It's Lucas saying, you have 2 hours to get settled in your cabin. JW throws her bag inside and walks away. JW, I'm done. Where's this murder of trees I've been hearing about?
A murder of trees.
Wait a minute. I think I may have summoned summered at these cabins. I was like, wait a second. I thought he said he summoned the cabins. I was like, oh, okay. Maybe this is a
the
magic-
spell summon. Yeah, the spell summon cabins. Summon lodging.
Yeah. Summon
Jerry, you
group
okay?
lodge.
Yeah. No, I'm just figuring out. Adam Khan's doing a lot of stuff right now, and that's not the one I need that on. Khan, I need widgets and the Sirenscape, the virtual computer, and then the one on the right side of the thing, if that makes sense. If you can hear me, but we'll see how it goes. So you walk in, Diana or JW, and standing next to one of the bunk beds is your very bestest friend, aside from Menon, April.
April! And I just run over, drop my stuff, and I give her the biggest hug.
Oh, and April will be kind of surprised, but then she'll turn around and give the hug back.
Yay, we're in the same
made it!
bunk! Yeah!
Yeah. Which one are you going to pick?
Where are you at? Which one is yours?
She's going to point to a bottom bunk close to her. Be like,
Great.
I kind of get scared I'm going to fall off, so...
No worries. I'll definitely take the top bunk. So she takes her book bag and she kind of slings it over to the top.
I
Did
think
you meet
Kira's
any of the other
probably.
bunkmates?
Oh, sorry. I think
No,
my
go
lag
ahead,
is
sorry.
so bad, so I'm sorry if I interrupt. But no, I haven't seen Kira, although I'm sure she'll on a top bunk. And I kind of just got here and was just kind of I've been to camp before, but I've always just kind of been by myself, and I just go to the art cabin or whatever the art thing is called here.
No, are you kidding? All of us are here. We're gonna have so much fun. I've never done a sleepaway camp before, so I'm really excited.
Really? I'm just excited to relax after the year we've had.
Yeah, I totally agree.
So Minon's here too?
Yes, he is. He was getting signed in, and I got signed in, and I had to run and I just wanted to see the cabin.
That's fair. It's pretty cool in here. Should
Yeah.
we go out and see if we can meet anyone or see if there's any activities to kick off, I guess?
Sure.
Wait,
I think there
were there other girls in here?
Currently,
Or were they
no.
outside? They were outside,
Fun
though,
fact.
yeah?
Fun fact,
Yes.
though. You have seen Kira.
Oh, okay, I have.
And if you check your phone that we talked about earlier in the day,
yeah,
you'll have information on that.
Oh, I didn't know that we already knew it. I thought it maybe was going to be.
No, you know that only.
Okay, sorry.
Not me.
Rewind.
Okay.
Yeah, I need you to put that in the world.
Okay. I'm putting in the world. Sorry, I misunderstood. I did read it. I swear,
No.
I did. I responded.
I know,
even. I swear.
You responded. Yeah. No.
So here's the thing. Kira did get here. She was actually very punctual. Somehow she showed up without Minin, which is weird because we never see them not attached. But she kind of had a little mishap with some poison ivy. She has one of those little film cameras, and she's already taken pictures of everything. And she wanted to get this nature picture, but then when she climbed into the plants, it turned out they were.
Oh my God, Kira's got rashes. They take her to the hospital.
She's fine. She's at the infirmary. And I went to try and go see her a little bit later, but she wouldn't let me in.
You know what? I've had that before. Poison oak or poison ivy. It really
yeah.
I'm sure she's really embarrassed by the way she looks, April.
Yeah, she was just. I was like, Kira, it doesn't matter, and she's like, I don't know. She is like, I can't walk out like this, and I don't know if we're supposed to tell Minin or not. Do we because he'll break down the door of the infirmary, and she'll be so mad at me for telling.
Let's not tell Minin. He doesn't have to know.
We could just
she's
pretend
just showing
she
up bashfully late. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
she's on her own vacation with her family, and she's coming late. He doesn't have to.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, they go on lots of vacations. That makes sense, right?
Yeah. Oh God!
But hopefully she'll be better.
Did it get on her face?
No, it was just barely starting. But yeah, she was doing all these silly poses, and she might have had some near her face, and I didn't know what it was. I didn't see it, but it was starting to get real pink before she vanished behind the door.
She's embarrassed. Okay, well, I guess we'll see Kira at some point. Did you meet any of the new kids yet?
No, Kira wanted to run off and take photos, and so I didn't really, and then all that happened, so I haven't really seen anything yet. I mean, this year.
Well, let's go outside and see if we can meet some new people. And she'll kind of link your arm and start running you towards the door.
Okay, we'll head out, see if there's any welcoming activities or anything like that.
Just before you guys get out of the door, you open the door and there's the tiniest of tiny girls is standing there. She looks up and she's like, "Oh, hello. Are you guys in my cabin?"
Yeah. Hi, I'm JW. This is April. And who are you?
Hi, I'm Mandy. I'm 11. This is my first time away from home. Really excited for it, though.
Hi, Mandy. It's my first time too.
Where do I put my stuff?
You get to pick whatever bunk you want that doesn't have stuff on it.
Yeah, they're pretty much all open. I think we're the only two have been in there so far, so you can do top or bottom.
I better do bottom in case I fall out.
That's what I said.
Oh, I guess
she runs over and throws her bag on the bed on one of the bottom bunks. And it's like, what are we doing now? The lady said we have a couple hours.
Yeah, we were just gonna like peek outside and see if there's anyone else we can meet.
Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of people out there coming and go. Some parents came the whole way up here. I told my mom, no, I want to do it myself.
So who took you here?
Yourself? Like on the bus, or?
No, I could carry my for like up the. She wanted to come to the cabin. And I was like, no. Like, no, Mom.
I know. Sometimes that's really embarrassing for parents to do that. So I totally get it.
There was this one guy. His mom told him to change his underwear. Funny.
Yeah,
wait, Is that did he look like like, you know, a very smart guy, but maybe a little eccentric, like blondish, dark blondish hair?
He definitely made a lot of big motions.
Yeah, that was Menon. He's actually a really good guy. And he's very clean. I think his mom was just trying to be silly.
Well, that's fun. That sounds fun.
I mean, we can.
Where is he now? Is his computer restarting? Maybe.
I think his computer is dead.
Oh
shoot,
no!
Really? Oh.
I wonder if his phone could work for this.
Yeah.
Oh, the police are out to get him now.
Yeah.
It's trying. I mean, things like this happen. No worries here. Is Nondrasex squints?
Yeah, is your computer 93? Windows, what was it? Windows 98? Oh, what was it invented back then? Okay, anyway.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Do you want to come with us and see if anyone's around the cabins before we go meet up with everyone else?
Yeah, I'll hang out. I'll meet people. This will be fun. You guys are going to be my work or camp friends. Not my work camp friends, just my camp friends.
Kid, if you've got a work camp you're going to, we need to tell someone about it.
And you guys hang around, and there's a couple people milling around, kind of at the end of the hallway, the end of the pathway. A bunch of the older kids, like clearly the counselors, are hanging out. There's 5 of them over there. And other than random chit chat and kind of, you can tell there's some groups, like really cliquey groups, that have been together before, and this is like, it's just another year, we get to hang out again. But people are still filtering in and sorting things. So let's see. So I'm just trying to stay on top of things.
No worries.
While you guys are kind of milling about, talking to people, you see there's this other girl that goes into the cabin. She's got like a short brown bob haircut. She just kind of throws the door open and strides in. And you hear from the inside of the cabin, ugh, again. And that's what you hear.
Do we see her?
You have to go, not from outside.
But, she's in
wait,
a different
was that
cabin.
Our cabin or a different
cabin?
cabin?
Which cabin?
She goes into 8, yeah.
Oh, our cabin.
Okay. Do you want to go say hi to her? Or what?
I mean, if you take the lead, I guess we can. I have to say, I love you guys to death, like cool dudes forever, but meeting all these people all at once is still kind of a new thing for me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just go say hi at least because we're gonna have to room with them and bunk with them for a couple weeks. So.
Right.
Okay. I'll walk up the stairs and open up the door.
I'll follow.
You open up the door and you see her. There's this girl that you saw walk in. She's just kind of on one of the top bunks, and she just kind of looks up and goes, "What's up?"
Hey, JW, nice to meet you. This is, just flipped my pencil. This is April, and this is Mandy. We just met Mandy. And you?
Oh, yeah, Stacy. Cool. She's like, she's kind of puts her eyes back down to her unpacking and whatnot. So you hear under her breath, I can't believe I got cabin 8 again.
Cabin what?
What's wrong with cabin 8?
Cabin 8's where they just put like the new people, and I've been here 3 times already. I should be with my friends in 6, but
why would they put you in cabin 8 then?
Because maybe they didn't have too much room. I don't know. My camp director?
Okay.
I don't know. Well, we don't know you.
Yeah, I'm sorry you're stuck with us.
Me too.
Okay, well, that was a little bit rude. I was just trying to be nice, but we're gonna have to deal with each other for the next couple weeks, and if you really don't want to be here that much, why don't you just go talk to someone?
Yeah.
I gotta wait. I gotta wait and see who all shows up, if there's an open slot somewhere.
Okay, well, I hope you get a new bunk. And I just kind of turn around and walk down the stairs, like, real quick.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
Mandy, follow.
Follow? Or I'll follow. I don't know about Mandy.
Mandy kind of runs out after you guys and looks up. That lady's kind of a bitch, right?
The 11-year-old said the B word!
Mandy!
And I think Madden.
Listen. Oh, yay. Listen, we don't want to stoop to her level. She was very
behind
rude.
Mandy, like, looking at April, like, she just said the B word, but, like, whispering it, like.
Yeah. But, we might still have to stay with her for the next 2 weeks, so we might want to take it easy on the curses.
I mean, she is right. She's kind of a B.
I know she was, but I feel like we can't let an 11-year-old just say that in front of us like that.
Oh, I can say anything. I know all the words. I know the D word.
Oh yeah, prove it.
Word's the big one.
Just kidding.
And the what one?
The F word's the biggest one.
Oh yeah, like let's not use that one.
But you know what? They have the. Oh, sorry.
What'd you say about your brother?
I once called my brother the F word, and my mom made me eat a whole bunch of soap.
Well,
that was like 2 years ago, though.
But the best way to do here's the thing is those words are always the most effective.
Right?
If you never say them, because then when you do only for very, very, very special occasions, then it's super effective because you don't just say it all the time, Why am I? Is this child my daughter now?
I don't know.
You gotta be her older sister.
I know. I think I've just adopted her.
So you're saying if I use them less, they're more stronger?
Yes. Okay. And you kind of want to use them when you get to a certain age, like 14 and up. It just makes you look better.
Isn't JW still 13?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. 14.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
That's why I said she said the B word.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. I
But
can do
it's
that.
cool that you know these words. So, yeah.
Are you back, James? I think you are.
Oh, we can't hear you,
We can't
though.
hear you.
Are you talking again? For real? Talk again.
I thought I might have heard him for a sec. But
You just gotta select your microphone, buddy. You can do it.
we believe as long as the laptop can stay on.
Oh, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Oh,
or was that
okay.
Nathan?
Hello?
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hi.
Goodbye, JW!
Yeah, meanwhile, as JW scampers off into the unknown.
Into the unknown. Just kidding.
Yes, that is Men in Black, MENNEN, Black.
Oh, yes. Men in Black. Let's see. Yes. You're going to be in cabin 3, which is actually up there. And she points to, it's past like a very long house, and back around it's another pathway that leads to a forested kind of area.
Oh, perfect. I see you guys got my Bigfoot request.
Sure, but there's no Bigfoots. Bigfoot.
That's what you think.
Oh, okay. Well, so you're gonna have a couple hours to unpack, and then we're gonna get together for an orientation and a tour and a hike, and then dinner. Delicious dinner. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Cool.
If I have questions, can I find you to get answers?
You can ask me or any of the counselors, or maybe you can find one of my kids. They know too.
How many counselors do you have? Actually, I do have some questions.
See, that's a question. Seems we have about 14 total counselors. One for each of the cabins, and then a couple that do special stuff.
Okay, cool. Are any of them named Scott?
That's too old.
You have to check my list, actually. Nope, no Scotts. Closest we have is a Steve.
Woo!
Steve?
Well, I can't wait till Kira gets here. But yeah, you said this way?
Yeah, up there. And then, James, if you look at the map up above you, it's that top like quarter circle. Is the boys' cabin, and then Diana and May on this side, against the far image, that quarter circle is the girls' cabins.
Oh, okay, so we're not too far from each other.
It's probably 600 yards, but yeah.
Okay.
It's a distance, but it's not. You can't go sneaking
unattainable.
Over.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Any other questions?
No. How many weeks has it been since we were in school and Tim and Tom broke their legs and bodies and spirits?
That was spring break, so a couple months.
Yeah, it was spring break. So those are probably healed, but you've been out of school for probably 2 weeks.
Oh, crap. Okay, well,
you're an hour and a half north and over state lines.
Oh, yeah. Do I tip you? My mom didn't really, give me change. How does this work?
No, just take your stuff to your cabin, please.
Okay.
Enjoy yourself. Have fun. The only place the money is good is at our snack shack.
Oh.
Snack shack.
I love it. Like every time someone says snack shack.
Snack shack.
So you guys continue on through the, or Menon, you walk up past the. Let's see, going that way. You end up past the archery range and past the longhouse and into another area that has a bunch of cabins set up.
Interesting.
There are. Let's see. I can show you the cabins.
Well,
Like this.
Oh, like my 6th grade camp.
There are, again, 3 sets of bunk beds and 1 regular bed. As you walk in cabin 3, sitting or lying on the regular bed is a larger, older kid, a larger adult. Well, to you, an adult. Clearly your counsel. He's lying kind of on the bed, holding a book above his head. The spine of the book says Dungeon Master's Guide. And he looks up. He looks up at you as you come in and goes, "You're probably Menon."
What?
Am I right? Am I right?
What? How did you know?
Am I right? Am I right?
Yes. Yes.
Haha! And he looks. You see him look over to one other kid who's just kind of sitting on his bunk. He goes, "That's 2 for 2. Welcome to my cabin. This is cabin 3, best cabin ever. I am Brad. I am excited to have you here. We are going to have so many good adventures. Have you met Lee?" And he points over to the other kid, kind of sitting on his bunk, kind of swing his legs, reading a manual of sorts.
No, 1 second, Lee. Hold on. Are there only 2 people in this cabin? So you got the first one right, so it's inevitable that you get the second one right?
No. Good. I like how you think, though. It's good. It's very analytical, very, very serpentinious. We're going to have a Jason and a Joshua in our cabin.
Okay, so you had a 25%, which is 33.3%. I mean, you had still decent odds. That was pretty good, though.
Pick any bed you want.
Cool. When I look at Lee, he's on the bottom bank, right?
That's a question for Lee, I guess.
Yeah. What bunk are you on?
Lee is on the top bunk.
Perfect. So he's gonna pick the top bunk across from Lee. And go, "Hey, Men in Black of Conspiracy Theory Incorporated. You might have heard of us before. We're getting pretty big. Nice to meet you."
No, sorry, I just didn't realize many 13-year-olds were incorporating.
Oh yeah, you want to get it out of the way now, just to make sure that someone doesn't steal your LLC later.
It's very interesting. You thought a lot. Yeah, you thought a lot about that. Yeah, I'm Lee. I don't think you look like a Jason or a Joshua either. I think, yeah, just so you know, like if he was like guessing, like I just don't think you look like a Jason or a Joshua.
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, I'd say the same for you. I don't know if you look like a Lee though.
Well, my full name's Leland.
Okay, I could see that. No, that helps a lot.
So have you ever been to been to camp before?
No. Does I ask Jared if I've been to camp before?
No, not at least not this one.
Yeah. No, it's my first time. My parents got this flyer in the mail and they like cheered for some reason and immediately packed up my stuff and brought me here.
Yeah,
well,
camping's great. I love camping. Well, I guess I'll ask Jared if this is my first time here because I know I've gone camping, but is this my first time here?
I mean, it's up to you if you want it to be your first time or not.
I'll say this is my second year here. So, I think Brad. He wasn't my counselor last year, but I think he might just remember me. Like, I think that's how he got the first one.
Yeah, wait, did you see the book he was doing?
Yeah, what was dungeon something?
It's Dungeons
and
and Dragons.
because he's in the room with you, goes, and it's advanced.
The Gary Gygax Advanced Guide?
Yeah, it shows the cover, and it's got the thief climbing up the statue to grab the big monster
They
eye.
have the thief.
I run a game for one of my activities here.
Okay.
Out of character. Out of character, James. How much would we break it if we make Jared play a game of Dungeons and Dragons with us
inside? I'm already building my character. I'm already gonna look at D&D Advanced Guide rules.
Get familiar with Thaco.
That's an awful system. Wow. Yeah. So you like the outdoors? Yeah, I don't know what to talk to you about. I'm sorry.
Yeah, usually, I mean, I'm used to coming to camp by myself, but I know a lot of people usually bring friends, so, like, I get it.
Wait, are you alone?
I mean, you're here, and Brad's here, so technically, no.
But no, but, like, let's say that, like, me and Brad left to hang out with people. Do you have anyone to hang out?
I mean, not really. No, I might recognize a few people from last year, but I don't really have anyone that I necessarily hang out with. I just like kind of like the quietness and the connecting with nature.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be honest with you, Lee. You're a little weird.
Okay.
But
you're not
like
weird?
a little we like weird. And I would like to invite you to hang out with my friends.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's well, thanks. Yeah, I could do that. I mean, I know the way around, so like I can help there if it's everyone's first time, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, when food comes, I'll introduce you to JW, and then April, and then Kira Lockhart.
Should I know that name? You just say it like you're saying Heather Locklear.
Yeah, please, when you see her, introduce her that
way. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Kira Lockhart.
She'll kill you.
No, it's just someone that I'm with.
Oh, okay. Just someone. No one important?
No, I mean, no, she's extremely important. Don't tell her I didn't say she wasn't important. Lee, promise me you'll never say this.
As you're chatting, the door opens and two more kids come in.
Brad, I've got this. Brad, I've got this. Hey guys, welcome, Jason and Joshua.
They look at each other and go, "Whoa!"
I turn to Men and I go,
"Who's this cool guy?"
I pick up on things pretty quick.
That was
like,
great. Oh, you're gonna fit in so well.
And the almost in unison, Jason and Joshua move to one of the bunk beds, and just like in like almost a choreographed and rehearsed thing. One tosses their bag on the bottom bunk and jumps into it, and one tosses their bag on the top bunk and kind of climbs and jumps into it at the same time. It's like,
are they
what's
twins?
up, dude? No, they're not. They clearly know each other, but they're not twins.
Here's an important question that I have for Menon. Because like Lee has already started, setting up. Like when you get there, you you grab, like if they had a trunk for you, you put your stuff in a trunk. The question is, did Menon bring a sleeping bag and pillow, or did he bring a full set of sheets and a pillow? That always separated the people at camp.
I think James just did a sleeping bag and a pillow. So Menon is going to do that same thing. Who brings sheets?
That's what I always thought.
I think I only brought a sleeping bag ever.
Yeah, no, you want sheets, especially if you're on the bottom bunk, because you can hang that top sheet and make a little cave.
Jared's the one. Jared's the one who brought sheets.
Dang, we know what side Jared was on. You're a wizard.
You're a wizard, man.
Yeah.
They're like, how long till orientation, Brad? Brad looks at his watch and goes, probably about 20 minutes. You can head over if you want. People are probably milling about there. You can meet the other campers.
Oh, this is perfect, Lee. You can meet them beforehand.
And
cool.
Josh or Jason jumps off the top bunk. He's like, I'm gonna go call dibs on the girls. Not before me, Dick. And he runs out they both run out of the door after each other.
The language on these kids.
He's gonna lean into Lee and I know I've just met them, but I do not like those two already.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
First off, you can't call dibs on a person.
I know, right? It's an individual. They have rights and respect.
They get to choose.
But
who
I
they
swear,
want.
if they go after Kira Lockhart, I'll be very upset.
We can tie him to a tree.
Olive juice, Lee. Olive juice.
Olive juice. No, yeah. Let's go.
I just picture Menon like running out the door after that, like hand held high, like yeah, and Lee's just like okay, and just like casually walks behind him.
You're really bringing the energy there, buddy.
Thanks, man.
I mean, yeah, you gotta be the energy for everyone.
Yeah,
you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
It's called balance.
You guys head kind of back towards where the orientation was, towards where the unloading area was, and you see a bunch of kids kind of just milling about, sitting out front of this pond, out front of a very large building, just kind of waiting and hanging out and meeting each other. I'm gonna assume that JW and April went that way, but they don't have to.
Yeah.
And Menon, when you run up, you do see JW and April, and they're hanging out with a slightly smaller human, but Kira is nowhere to be seen.
Wait, where's Kira?
Hi, Menon. I'm here too.
Hi, April. Hi, JW.
Yeah, do we not exist to you?
No, you do. I'm sorry. I just noticed the one person gone, and I was concerned.
And
then
Kira's
she's not here yet.
Yeah.
What? Wait.
She actually called me
She's
right
still
before I
on
left.
vacation with her family, and I look at April. Right?
Yeah.
That doesn't.
She said she's gonna be like a few days late.
I guess her dad extended the trip.
You could be away from your girlfriend for a couple of days, dude. Calm down.
And you're just gonna have to hang out with your two other best friends, I guess.
Yeah. God forbid.
Oh, speaking of other people, sorry. This is Lee, you guys.
Hey.
Hi, Lee.
I'm Lee.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Leah.
JW.
It's
He
JW.
He didn't have. Yeah. Sorry. JW, and April.
Yeah.
So JW is my best friend, and then April is my second best friend. Yeah, because girlfriends don't count as best friends.
Not in high school.
Yeah,
that girl you were talking about is her girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a girlfriend.
She's in a different state right now and goes to a different school. She could basically be my idol.
If she never shows up.
I look at JW and April, I'm like, this is a real person?
Yes.
Yeah. Or some would say a real piece of work.
But
one of our best friends.
Oh, okay.
And this is Mandy.
Mandy.
We just met her. She's in our cabin.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Mandy. How are you? She's looking to April like she was seeing if that was the moment to say a swear, but
good.
April's like, no.
You pulled it back.
I'll whisper to her. I'm like, you have the element of surprise.
Actually, when Menon's like, she starts motioning to April's like, this is, and she does like an underpants motion.
Oh yeah. That's him. That's our friend.
Yep, that's Menon.
Gross.
I mean, you can ask him if you want, but he's clean.
Andy.
I think.
Do you really not change your underwear?
I change it every day. My mom was.
Your mom's just joking with you, Menon. Come on.
Yeah, but
here's the good news: is Kira wasn't. Kira wasn't there.
Kira wasn't listening. April has a point.
That is true. This is the first time we've ever been outside of the town together. It's getting pretty serious, you guys.
What is serious? Your relationship with Kira?
The first time you've ever been out.
Yes, I know we break up every other week, but it's getting pretty serious.
Oh,
I think Tracy was
firstly, oh. Secondly, Lee, we kind of, I guess, it feels like we've been friends longer than a year, but we've really only been friends since the last school year, so it's our first camp all together as friends.
Right. We've never been to camp before.
Yeah, we went through a lot of emotional trauma together, and that kind of bonded us and solidified the friend group.
Junior year.
Oh, was I not? Nope. Yep, sorry.
I don't want to talk about that.
Yep.
Lee, where are you from, Lee?
Mm-hmm.
Where am I from?
Yeah.
This is a good question.
he's like, where are we now?
They're in Pennsylvania.
Lancaster.
Oh,
Ohio?
Where is that?
No, it's in Pennsylvania. It's maybe 20 minutes from this camp. Yeah.
Oh,
yes,
cool.
I did it. I'm from Lancaster.
Though, fun fact, we call it Lancaster.
Really?
Yeah,
one word.
I'm from there, right? So I think I know how it's pronounced.
Well,
Lancaster.
Then you're from Lancaster, California, because ain't no local boy calling it Lancaster.
Yeah.
Lancaster.
Oh.
Hey, I knew it existed. I think that should be enough points right there.
You knew about the Amish. You were good.
I didn't know.
But near the Amish.
There's a lot of Amish in Pennsylvania.
I'm not Amish.
Are you Amish?
I'm not Amish. We live in the first suburban type homes established in. It's adjacent to Amish land, so like I know a lot of Amish people, and yeah, but we have electricity in my house.
I'm gonna have to get some notes to see what those Amish people. They're sneaky people. I'm gonna see what they're up to.
I don't think they're sneaky. I think they just have a different set of values than others, and so they just.
I don't know.
Honestly, a life of simplicity is very nice. It's one of the reasons I like to be outside so much, right? And just in living like kind of off the land and in the nature.
Oh, so like, are you a Boy Scout or an Eagle Scout or?
Yeah, I've done scouts for a few years now, and this is my second year to camp here. But I've been camping a few times too with my dad. I really like fishing and building campfires and just hiking the trails and things like that.
Oh, I think we're gonna go on a hike. I think that's what that woman said earlier.
Oh yeah, there's a hike, and there's a lot of stuff. I mean, there's horses, there's
Ooh.
the archery, which is a lot of fun.
Ooh.
There's a craft area.
Oh, April.
There's a lot of great stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Do we have to like sing songs and stuff here?
I mean, they have a couple songs that you sing. Usually, counselors will take you to one night, like it's your cabin and maybe like the cabin next door around the fire pit. Like girls get a fire pit time, boys get a fire pit time, so that
So
you can sing there. Well, not for everything, but for some of the things. They like that's why you're in a cabin, to establish relationships with those people.
Oh, okay.
For those who don't already have relationships.
I mean, I don't have a relationship.
Not like that. Not like
So like we have a relationship,
Right.
Yeah,
We're like besties.
like a friendship.
Yeah.
Got
like
it.
sisters.
Oh, okay. So
about that time, Wendy, the camp director who gave you all your assignments, kind of stands up in front of everyone on the porch of the longhouse, where everyone is kind of gathered around, and she's, "Welcome, campers! This is going to be a wonderful year. Summer of 1993 is going to be the best year here at Mugapea. And do you know why?" She waits for a response from everyone.
Why?
Because of you. My job is useless without you campers. So thank you for spending your summer with me. Quick couple notes I just want to go over so everyone is on the same page. Breakfast is at 8 a.m. in the mess hall over there. We'll go by it later. And then we have a little bit of activity time. You get to pick kind of what you want to do. And then we all get together for a nice lunch at the mess again. And then a little more of kind of group activity time, where sometimes you're paired with your cabin, sometimes you're just paired by like things that you like. Then we have our meals, our dinner over, and that's at 7 at the mess. And then after dinner is everyone's favorite time. We go to the snack shack.
Whoa, snack shack!
Woo! Get your ices and your candy bars. It's going to be a blast. Now, one of the big things that I want to do is make sure that everyone, and we're going to walk by it. We're going to take all you kids on a tour here. But if you're feeling sick or hurt, make sure you visit the health hut. Our lovely nurse is in there and ready to. Nurse Lori is there and ready, and she points over to a slightly older lady and waves her hands. She's like, "Hi, everyone. Nurse Lori will take care of you as best she can. And if you're feeling a little homesick and just need to talk, she's there too." But now, are there any questions from anyone before we go on our little tour here? No?
What time's dinner?
Dinner's at 7. I just said. No, but
are we gonna do s'mores?
Of course. This wouldn't be a camp without s'mores. Now, if everyone wants to stand up and follow me, we will go on a fun little tour. But before we do, we're going to take a little bit of a break.
In real life.
So we're gonna step away for about 8 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll go on our tour.
Woo, tour!
So don't go away. We'll come back. Learn more about what is to offer at Mugapea.
Is the counselor going to show us what's going to murder us this season, or
why do you guys think you're getting murdered?
Is that included in the tour?
Gather your crew and prepare to embark on the journey of a lifetime as you explore the packed worlds of the Starfinder universe, taking on the role of a science fantasy hero customized to fit your playstyle. But danger lurks amongst the stars. Will you fight back with advanced weaponry and cunning tactics? Or will your hero wield the devastating forces that fuse magic and technology together to alter reality? Your crew must come together if you have any hope of victory. In Starfinder, every decision drives the adventure as you build an epic saga with your friends. Bring your story to life in a game where the fate of the worlds rests on the answer to the most important question of all. What do you do? Begin your journey into the Starfinder universe today with the Starfinder Beginner Box, now available at Paizo.com, your local gaming store, and anywhere else adventure can be found. Inappropriate sound is inappropriate. Don't let the action suffer from a lack of atmosphere. Let Sirenscape set the tone and bring your game to life. See? That's better. Journey to Sirenscape.com to download the app and make it the year of atmosphere at your table. And be sure to watch Dragons and Things every Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific on Twitch.
All right. Where is he?
Add the Sirenscape Online Player to your virtual tabletop sessions for immersive sounds and epic music broadcast to your players in real time with seamless quality. The Online Player bridges any distance to bring your gaming group together. Get the Sirenscape Online Player today at Sirenscape.com.
Hey, Eric? You okay? Sure.
Aren't you excited to roll dice tonight on dragons and things?
I guess.
Come on, what's wrong?
It's just... I can't stop rolling 2s. It's my curse. Every time I get a new set of dice, after a few rolls, they're ruined. How am I supposed to smash my enemies and destroy all that stand against me if I keep getting curses all over my dice?
Why don't you just get some more dice?
What? Get in my car? Go out into public? Interact with a stranger in an economic transaction? That would never work. Just wish there was some service out there where I could create an account, pay some money, and a company would send me lots and lots of dice every month and I wouldn't have to do anything at all.
Have you heard of tabletop loot?
Yeah, they deliver amazing dice and gaming accessories. But what if I got a new set of dice and my curse just ruined them?
No, it's perfect. You just need to sign up for their monthly loot box.
Monthly loot box?
Yeah, you get at least 3 sets of dice every month, plus a few surprises. Once you create your account, you're set. It's only $20 a month.
That sounds like it might just work. I can get 3 sets of dice, I roll one until it gets infected by my bad luck, and then I switch to a new set. But what if I break my curse and I don't need dice as often?
Easy, just change your subscription from quarterly to biannually.
Awesome. I'm gonna head over to Tabletop Loot right after this and sign up.
Oh,
Can I use your dice tonight?
Oh no, you're cursed.
Sign up today at tabletoploot.com to get your monthly loot box. And make sure to watch Dragons and Things every Friday night on Twitch.
Welcome back to camp. It is time for camp. We were just discussing Nathan's choice to be from Lancaster and how now potentially the Amish can show up in the game, which is fun. But if you're just joining us, we are just about to go on our tour of Camp Mugapea to see what is all around the camp. We've met some of the fellow campers. We've met our new friend Lee, our new cool dweebs Lee. And I want to take a moment and I want to talk to chat. I want to see, because I see Kira's actually in chat with us right now.
Let's
have a little comment break.
Kira Lockhart.
What's happening?
Sorry, Tracy. Sorry, go ahead.
Go for it, Lee.
Speaking of the Amish, it's Lucas Martinez said, I grew up right where the Amish, non-Amish border was. We got electricity and buttons, I swear. And then later on, he's like, you know who else has horses, archery, and a craft area? The Amish.
The Amish.
That's why you're so at home here.
Yep. It's the Amish in me.
At some point, there's going to be a pillow cream and shaving fight. A pillow and shaving cream fight. It's Gary K. But only in the counselor's cabin.
Tracy, who's Miss Magic Tech in chat, was saying, we told her that you probably have poison ivy or poison oak, and she goes, I cannot be seen, and that's what April and I were saying on the stream.
Oh, yes. Got the Newso points out, because when we were introducing Nathan's character, and they had the moments of
Don't
the truth.
blame me. Don't blame me, Tracy.
Turns out that JW is hiding a crush on Menon. What?
That was all Nathan's fault.
Oh, shit.
What? I mean, you did kill his dog.
Yeah, you killed my dog. I'm like, as soon as you killed my dog, I was like, allow me to
didn't kill your
lay the
dog.
ground
Your dad.
for chaos.
That's true.
Your
That's true.
dad.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay.
Your dad.
Diana
died.
Restrepo's storytelling killed my dog, so Nathan Andrusek's storytelling this laid chaos.
Yeah, just like I didn't
just made
kill
it more
April's mom,
complicated.
I forgot what did.
I didn't.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sarah BC1 is out there gifting subs. She's got another 3 since last check-in. Thank you, Sarah.
Wow.
Thank you, Sarah.
Adam did bring up the Adam brought up the Dunkaroos when you almost poisoned a dog during our Christmas episode.
Oh gosh.
This is a continuous thing, JW.
This, and then you and Nathan share the thing about hurting children. So it's okay. It's all right. It happens. Everyone gets typecast.
What
we understand.
That was Nathan's last character.
First off, if we
Penguin
could steer
Doctor.
away from that, I am a foster parent. That's like, we should steer away from that storyline telling.
I mean, you weren't a foster parent when you punched that child, so
I did stop. It's not a thing. James, I know you think you're helping, but when you start helping,
I'm sorry.
With that, we're gonna get back into it here.
Thank you, Penguin.
I just want to say Nathan is probably one of the best parents in my life. Please have mercy on him.
For our FBI agent. Just
for anyone listening, this was a demon child in an alternate realm.
No, stop talking about the child.
I get the reroll from Penguin. Heck yeah.
No.
Wait, no, I don't reroll things. Give it to somebody else.
Owen has something to say.
Give it to another person.
Oh.
I heard a cat. That's a camp cat.
She said hello.
Run it over.
Yeah, it's a forest cat.
I don't really do the rerolls because what it does is if I win, it actually gives them bonuses. So
Nathan gets it.
Nathan gets it. A boo.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So Wendy stands up and he's like, "Okay, if everyone wants to follow me, we're gonna go. Ooh, bit. What's he called it? Bit explosion? No, bit bomb. That's what it is.
Bit bomb.
Bit bomb from Sarah BC1. Who gets to reroll Sarah?
Thank you, Sarah.
We are gonna go on a camp tour. So everyone just wants to follow me. We're just gonna go on a fun little adventure. You've already seen your cabins. And right now you are standing in front of our longhouse, our lodge, where here a lot of games are set up inside. April gets the reroll from Sarah. We have games in here. A lot of times when it rains, we hang out in here. Board games. With pool table. We have a knock hockey table. There's even a little stage for our talent show at the end of the summer. And sometimes you just bored and you want to hang out on the comfy couches in here. Free. This is open 100% of the time of daylight hours, except for when you're supposed to be in your cabins asleep at night hours. Yeah. Next on our list is our mess hall. If you follow me over here, and she walks down around the pathway towards another very similar length building, and she points out, she's like, "This is where all of our meals are had." Again, breakfast is at 8, dinner is at 7, and sometimes games and crafts are in here as well. If you end up on KP duty, scrubbing dishes, that's going to be in here. Steve is kind of Counselor Steve, and she looks around and points. Counselor Steve is kind of runs the things in here, so look to him for your mess hall needs. Next up, follow me, and we're walking, and just around the corner, she's like, and here is Nurse. Here is Nurse Lori's health hut.
April's gonna like nudge JW.
Scrapes
That's
and cuts, poison ivy, snake bites, anything immediate. Nurse Lori is always in there, day or night, ready to help.
Man, it sure would suck to fall into poison ivy, but who's that dumb? Everyone knows what it looks like.
Leaves of 3, let them.
Look, Tracy's like, don't look in there. Don't look in there. He just called you dumb. Time to break up again. Oh, apparently you guys break up every other week too. He also said that.
Oh yeah, that's important to know.
Well, you guys got.
But I said our relationship was getting serious.
You said it.
Next up, if you follow me around over here, is our Pioneer Pool. And that has open hours posted. Carlos is our... Nope, not Carlos. I lied about that when I said that. I was supposed to be looking at Krista. Krista is our lifeguard. She is here during any hours the pool is open. No running, no horseplay, but feel free to use the diving board and anytime it's open. If you need to learn how to swim, we do have swim lessons. Where else should we go next?
Archery and horseplay.
Is this? I forget from last year. Is this a pool that has a buddy system or a lifeguard system? You know what I mean? Usually, sometimes they do both, like buddy system.
Well, a buddy system is always good, but we do have a lifeguard.
Okay.
On duty. You should never be in here alone. And Scott Denuzo dropped a bit bomb. So who gets a reroll there? Scotty D.
Damn, Scott.
Should never be in here alone. Buddy systems are good. We use the buddy systems when we're out on hikes and any place away from the camp. Further around here, we have, if you look over here to your left, and it's like right across from the pool, is our skate park area. We just finished.
Wow.
We just finished the half pipe the other week, so it's new. But don't skate on that without Carlos's permission. Carlos kind of oversees our skaters, our skate camp. You could see that there's a subset of people that are there specifically for kind of the skate camp. So be careful there. Knee pads, wrist guards, and helmets are 100% required at all times. Next up, we have, where are we going next? We are gonna go over here to our dock, and you walk down around, and this is our dock. This is where we launch into the Mugapea Creek, the canoes, any kayaking. Also, if you want to go tubing, that launches from here. We do ask that you return your equipment to the boat house after use, and no unsupervised water recreation without a counselor present. And then if you cross the dock over there, and she points up across the creek. I have a creek video somewhere. There it is. She points across the creek. If you cross the little there, leads up to our horse stables for some horseback riding. And then over on this side, we have our archery and BB range for to shoot arrows and BB guns. Yeah, BBs.
BB guns?
For targets, yeah.
It's pretty
obviously
fun.
Never fire when someone is downrange, and no unsupervised. BB guns are
allowed.
And I think that's it for the major spots here at Mugapea. What are there questions?
Ma'am?
Yes. Menon, I believe it is.
Yes, thank you for the floor. Do you have any comments on the recent sightings of Bigfoot in Bradford, Lancaster, and McKean County?
What?
Again, there's no Bigfoots here. They're at Pacific Northwest area and kind of Vancouver area.
What about aliens?
They tend to migrate over. Oh, yes, JW. Thank you. Would you like to comment on the existence of aliens known in this area in Berks, Blair, or Chester County?
Or the New Jersey Devil. It's up here.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that would be in New Jersey.
But it also travels down.
400 miles away from here. You guys, you're going to hang out with Brad a lot, I bet. And Brad's like,
Lee starts looking at the two of them like, these are my friends.
Yep.
Oh, this is normal, Lee. This is actually like unusually normal for them.
It's pretty calm.
Yeah, this is mild.
And now, before we're gonna go on a hike.
Okay,
so she
didn't just completely ignored my question. Okay, so
she did
hike up here. Cool.
She did. Well, she said you're gonna hang out with Brad.
Yeah, and then immediately redirected.
She points up the mountain and says, "We're going up there." And there's a very clearly defined path to get up there. It's not like you're, climbing over giant rocks or anything. It takes about an hour and a half to get up this mountainside. It's a pretty easy walk. But after about an hour and a half, you find yourselves standing at the base of a fire tower, like a fire lookout tower. And she's like, "Hey, if you guys want to see the entirety of Mugapea Valley, all you gotta do is climb the tower and take a look. No more than 10 of you up there at a time."
Tower.
You guys want to check it out? It's pretty cool.
Oh, you've been in there, Lee?
Yeah, I mean, I've been here before. I was here last year, too.
Oh, okay.
It's about 45 feet up to get to the tower base.
The leg day,
you guys aren't afraid of heights, right?
Mm-mm. Nope, totally cool.
I guess we should do it then. Lead the way.
Lead the way.
I climb stairs.
You do.
I climb
up the stairs.
I do starting.
They're sturdy stairs.
I just wanted to describe
it. And after the climb up, you find yourself looking out over Mugapea Valley. Very, very tranquil. You can see the creek that runs. I use the term creek, but it's more of like a rivulet. Like it's a wide creek or small river, if that makes sense. That runs through the valley. You can see kind of the few buildings popping up through the tree canopy of the camp. However, on the far side of the valley, you can see there is a wide swatch of empty tree stumps and some equipment, heavy equipment, kind of moving around over there.
Like they're like a construction area?
It's larger than that. It's like a clear cutting forest operation.
Are they? That's deforestation.
Well, I think it's just lumber production.
Well, it's lumber production now, but if you keep doing this, what's left? That's a natural habitat.
Well, do you know if they're planting trees after they cut down from a certain area? Because I think that's the big worry. Wouldn't that be the big worry?
I mean, yeah, you might be right. I guess I didn't ask.
The area is big enough. The area is big enough that you would expect to see replacement trees, but you're not.
So it's just like getting flat land.
It's probably it's not exactly flat because of the hills, but Yeah, it's about three to 5 acres of clear cut forest right now.
Yeah, Lee, they're not planning anything.
Huh. That's weird.
Maybe
It's
they're
kind of
just
sad to look
constructing
at.
something.
Did
Brad come up here with us?
Brad didn't, but one of the counselors did. Let's say.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to one of the counselors.
Let's say Alice came up there, one of the lady counselors.
Alice, I think that's her name. Hi, JW. Question: what are they building over there? Like theme park, bigger camp, like new development, mall?
I don't really think they're building anything.
Yeah.
I think they're just taking the trees and stuff.
Why?
I mean, everyone needs wood, right? And then, like, she looks at some of the older kids with the statement.
I mean, that's what I was suggesting, but there does not seem to be any planning of trees to encourage further growth for business.
No, is that the rules? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Like, because if you cut all the trees down, then there'll be no trees. Yeah.
Then you've got nothing to sell, and if you're making a business out of that, that's a silly thing.
No, don't even think about the business. Think about the animals. If there's no trees, the birds can't land.
I'm not cutting the trees down.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Alex.
I'm sorry. I'm directing. Yes, I'm dealing with a lot right now.
It's very clear that you're passionate about nature, and that's great. I don't know.
Okay,
Sasquatch.
No worries.
Oh, you're the Sasquatch kids.
Whoa, hold up.
We want to talk to Brad.
We're actually known as the Cool Dweebs. If you wanna start spreading that around, Cool Dweebs.
She leans in real close.
What was that?
Like,
we didn't hear you, Jared.
Are we sure that's better? It's like the first day of camp, guys, and like your whole summer reputation is gonna rest on this.
It's gonna be ruined anyway.
Okay. You'll see by the end of this camp, people are going to be chanting, "Cool Dweebs, Cool Dweebs."
Nerd sounds worse.
We've just
and
accepted
I just look
who we
at Lee,
are.
I'm like, oops.
No one's with me. None of the Cool Dweebs are supporting the Cool Dweebs chant.
I was.
Okay, I mean, I didn't ever totally agree.
You could also be a part of the cool splits.
Cool splits.
Cool.
Oh, so there's some people who are cool and there's some people who are dweebs, and they combine to create the Cool Dweebs.
Okay, I like where you're going with that.
Does that make you feel better, April?
A little
but
bit.
That doesn't imply that there are multiple dweebs. So there at least have to be 2 dweebs.
Yeah. It's
or we could do it
obviously
Carlethian says
me.
The coops.
The coops. I don't.
What call coops?
Anyway,
sorry, I was just reading the rumor.
No, yeah, I was reading Scott's where it's like April with the truth. It's got to be ruined anyways.
Yeah, I just it's okay. You can call us whatever. We'll still be the Cool Dweebs. No
hey, are there like camp games? In the sense of like a tournament where groups form together in gladiatorial events to
like flag
get
football.
No, we're not letting you fight to the death.
No,
we do have like a field day.
Oh yes,
where there's there's softball and soccer
Oh,
And
I'm there.
we
there.
have
There
we
was
have a hide
petition
and seek game where the kids have to find the counselors. It's part of a
Manhunt.
scavenger hunt.
For that.
And so, like, what if we win? What do we get? What is the goal?
To be called the winners?
I'll
just
take
makes
it.
us cooler.
The cooler dweebs.
That's what you want, really.
Menin's ideology is realistic, okay?
Hey,
No,
that's
but,
fine.
Okay.
Ain't no one
Should we
judging
go
that.
check out the archery area or the horses?
Oh yeah, that sounds cool. We also need to like put a pin in what's going on behind us and figure out there. Yeah.
Apparently we have to talk
What?
to Brad.
The forest.
Yeah.
The forest being chopped down in front of our very eyes.
Okay, I mean,
we
that's
have to
kind
do
of on the
something
big corporations, but we can see what Brad says about it. Maybe it's not as bad as we think.
Yeah,
Do you
no,
wanna-
we could just survey it. We don't have to stop a multi-conglomerate. I'm just saying, like, if a
Do you wanna-
bulldozer gets knocked over, something like that.
Do you want to use craft time to start a letter writing campaign?
I just
that
think
might
that's
be
gonna
more
take so much
effective than
time.
knocking. I think that might be more effective than knocking over a bulldozer, which I'd love to hear what your plans were for that.
Okay, have you seen The Predator?
No.
Lee.
I don't see scary movies.
Lee.
No.
You haven't seen The Predator?
No.
Have you seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
I mean, I've seen all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I especially
No.
like the most recent one.
No. I know you're Cooley. I was asking Minin.
Oh. Wait, have you not seen all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Wait.
Menon?
I don't want to
the new
talk
one.
about that. That was not my fault, okay?
Wow.
It was because you had to go do sabotage things, which is what we're talking about.
It was a very... Okay, I mean, it did end with those kids breaking their arms and
We're
legs.
gonna go down the stairs now. She's gonna start trying to cover up the whole kid breaking legs. Time to go down. First one to the bottom is the winner, and she runs down the stairs.
And then he jumps off 45 feet.
You guys get down and start your kind of march back to camp. March may not be the right term, but you start your walk back to camp. Somebody, let's have all of you just to have
we get to roll.
Yeah. You guys are as you're walking down. You hear a footfall from under one of your feet. Let's say JW's foot, and all of a sudden you hear the sound of what could only be described as many sets of wings beating rapidly, and the salivating glands of angry hornets getting ready to attack.
What?
We heard the salivating glands of the hornets?
Yeah, they're right there. JW has stepped on a ground hornet.
Oh no!
Opening.
I've never been stung by a bee. Oh god.
So I want everyone. We'll start with April. How do you want to get out of this? What's your thought? What do you want to do? Do you want to run away? Do you want to try and kill him?
Wait, so are the rest of us still on the ladder, or is this once we're all down?
You guys are all kind of about halfway back.
I disturbed the nest.
Like run back to the camp. It's probably about a quarter mile, half mile.
Oh shit!
How far is water? Like water?
The creek is about that same distance because it's all like right on the edge of camp.
But that wouldn't be enough to go under, right?
Right. The pool is only a couple yards further than that.
Okay. I guess if it's the first split second, I would like shove JW forward. Like I would see it happen and be like, "You stepped on a nest," and like
to save her, not to like have her hornets.
Sacrifice.
No. Like to get her, like to project her further away from them towards wherever we're going. Like that would just be her instinct reaction. So I don't know. I guess I don't need to roll anything for that, right? I'm not trying to knock her over. I'm just trying to like push her forward, and then I guess April would just yell "run" and like kind of head towards camp and see if she can see a better option on the way.
Okay. Give me a flight check. We're only after DC. Yeah, we're only after a DC 4 here because you're just running, but it is uneven terrain. So
okay, D12.
Well, for people rolling D4s, that's a.
Wait, what are you after?
We're a DC 4.
He's just saying.
Oh, okay, cool. I got an 8. I got an 8, and I have a +1, which is 9.
Okay, yeah. You run straight down the pathway, kind of ducking and dodging between kind of tree branches to try and keep them off of you. And you find yourself standing at the edge of the pool. The hornets are still kind of swarming around you. You feel you could keep running and like maybe to the cabin, and they might fall off at that point. There's definitely less here.
She's gonna dive in the pool.
Okay.
Because she's never been stung. She's never been bit by one before. She doesn't do like a ton of outdoorsy stuff. So she's just gonna try and like hold her breath as long as she can. Maybe come up and do it again if they're like right there.
Okay. You leap into the pool, and hopefully the hornets will lose interest. JW, how are you getting away? Or are you not? You're gonna just hang out.
No, same thing. I'm running down the stairs. I was thinking the same thing. Jump into the creek or the pool.
Okay.
Here we go. Running.
Hit me with that
okay.
Flight check.
6.
Okay. Yeah, you're same thing. You're like right on April's tail, running down.
I'm running. I'm like, oh shoot! I'm sorry. Just running.
You get down to the pool and leap in. It's almost like splash, splash. 2
We're
cannonballs.
on our clothes.
Right. They're full in your clothes. Just had a huge.
My hat
huge
floats
hike.
away.
But you're safe. You're safe for now. Menon.
For now.
What's Menon's reaction?
Well, he knows he can't conspiracy theory chop his way through this. I think he's going to take off all the way to the cabin. Like just freaking out the whole way.
Okay. Your cabin is a little bit further, but that's okay.
Yeah, that everyone's going to know who Menon is.
Give me that flight check.
Oh no, I just get stung.
I'm going to need to use a reroll.
What did you get?
I don't think you have a reroll on the list here.
I thought I had.
He's got one.
Yeah,
Scott gave me one.
Okay, I didn't see it.
Both have one.
It was because of the underwear thing.
Got it.
That's a 1.
What's your flight, my dude?
No, now you're really going to the.
It's
you're
a
gonna
D6.
take Kira.
Oh man.
Oh no, yeah, that's not good.
I rolled a 2 the first time, and I rolled a D1.
Yeah.
Luna Steel Song.
Oh yeah.
Luna Steel Song has caused a bit explosion.
Luna, thank you.
And she gave it to Jay. I needed it.
Oh my gosh! Don't be greedy.
Good job,
Thank
Luna.
you, Luna.
Good
Steel
job,
Song.
Luna Steel Song.
Thank you, Luna.
Good job.
She should write us a camp song.
She should write us a campfire song.
Only if you want to. You don't have to.
Do it, yeah. So April is run down. April shoves JW out of the way and then bolts down the hill.
Not out of the way, like forward.
Yeah, forward. And then bolts down the hill. Followed closely by JW. Menon's like, oh, I'm coming too. And he gets like 3 steps, and then there's just this root, this gnarled root comes up. His foot clips it, and he falls to the ground. But you are kind of on a mountain / hillside, so he rolls quite a bit, tumbling and buying. He comes to rest after what seems like minutes, but is obviously just seconds. A little scuffed up, a little scratched here and there, and a pair of hornet stings or bites. I don't know what hornets do.
I don't know.
On one on his shoulder and one on his neck. But they seem to have left him go.
Medic!
What is Lee doing?
Am I able to, in this sort of situation, use my brains to, could I roll a brains to see what the best option is? Like, having been a woodsman, is that how that applies, or do I have to just choose one and go with it?
I mean, you can try to think your way out, but it's not. It's a snap decision essentially.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you could try and sort it out, and then it would go to whatever that result would be. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Like, if you think the best idea is to run, then it would be.
I'm gonna try that. I want to use my brain just because I am a scout. Like, I want to kind of like activate that. What is the wisest thing to do here? And then jump into it. So let's see how smart I am.
Okay.
Well, that's a 19.
Whoa.
Okay. You've actually read about fending off hornet attacks. Like page 1 in that, or chapter 1 in fending off a hornet attack is don't upset a hornet.
Yep.
But then step 2 is in big bold letters, don't run.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
If you accidentally disturb a hornet, like from your scout, if you accidentally disturb a hornet or its nest, keep in mind they can fly faster than you can run. Instead, crouch low to the ground. Stop moving and try to cover your head.
Oh.
I do that. All these 3 people have taken off running, and I crouch low to the ground very slowly, and I just go into a turtle mode.
That was pretty good roll.
Wait,
James,
they can fly faster than we run?
I'm a D12 though.
Get a adversity token. Okay, Lee kind of turtles up, and after a few moments, the buzzing seems to alleviate itself. Cut back to the pool. April and JW are holding their breath for as long as possible. Just so we know how long, and because I want to use more stats here. Give me grit rolls just to get the idea of how long you're
That's
down
fine.
there.
I got a D20.
3.
You have a reroll, right, too, if you want it.
I don't.
I'm gonna use a reroll because I got a natural 1 on my D20. That's sad.
I'm gonna keep 3, just in case.
11.
Okay. JW surfaces a lot sooner than April, but like she does like the Apocalypse Now surface where it's just like just this much is over the water to look around, and you still hear the buzzing of the hornet wings, but you don't they don't seem to come after you. They are kind of hanging about above the water, but they're not directly attacking.
I'm gonna
Scott
make sure to,
is right. Turtling always works on the DAT network.
I'm gonna swim right away from where I've been sitting so that they don't see me resurface. So I'm gonna resurface somewhere else.
So you kind of swim up towards the shallow end, and
and
then same thing. A couple moments later, when April comes up, you hear them, but they're not. They're higher off the water. They're not directly attacking.
Medic! JW, I'm dying. They got me.
after a couple of minutes, one of the other kids comes over to you, Menon, and in fact, it's Joshua from your cabin. He's like, dude, why are you laying on the ground?
I'm dying.
I don't see any blood or nothing. Just some scrapes. You okay? Do you need me to carry you?
Will you?
Oh god.
Yeah, come on. I'll get you to the health hut. And he gets your arm over his thing, and he starts walking you down the
He's going to the health hut.
And then
no.
a couple moments later, Jason's like, "Bro, what are you doing with that weird kid?" He's like, "Oh, dude, he felt something gnarly. I'm just helping him to the health hut." And then I'm like, "Oh, cool. I'll help." And then he gets under your other arm. So they're both helping you down.
I was so wrong about you guys.
What's that mean?
You see that ambulance? It's coming for me. It's so cold.
Here's the other one.
Lee, you see your cabin mates helping Menon down when you finally raise your head, you see your cabin mates helping Menon down the mountainside. Very nice and kind. You think maybe a basket carry would be better because you don't know if there's ankle damage, but it's working.
I think I might has the buzzing gone away from me?
Yeah, the buzzing is gone.
If there were any other kids coming down the trail, because I know we were all on a hike, I would just kind of look around and just be like, be wary. There were hornets here. This was the area, so just walk around it, and I'll go catch up to Menon and just suggest Menon, do you need? And he's pulling out of his backpack. He's like, do you need did you twist your ankle? And he pulls out an ace bandage. He's like, are you okay? Are you good?
Lee, is that you? It's so cold.
Oh my
Are you allergic to? Are you allergic? Oh, guys, we gotta move quickly. This could be fatal. I'm like, come on, guys, and I'd start doing a little jog. I can go warn the nurse that we've got a serious situation here.
Okay, so you run ahead to the health hut to be like, prep the EpiPen.
Yep.
But you did take the time and pointed out that there was a hornet's nest there on the path, and one of the other counselors actually takes a bunch of rocks, smaller rocks, and stacks them in a pattern right next to it, which you would know as a trail marker for danger or caution. As you run past the pool, Lee, you see April and JW just kind of climbing out of the pool, and they're just soaking wet. April reaches into the shirt collar and pulls out a hornet and just kind of throws it on the ground.
Sorry,
JW's hat is soaking wet and just water is just gushing.
Are either of you allergic?
I don't think so.
Don't think so either.
All right,
I don't think I got stung though.
Are you?
No, I'm not. I didn't get hurt at all. Really, the next time you have a hornet situation, you really just need to crouch down slowly and cover your head as best as possible, because they like to follow the movement and they can fly faster than you can run. So, but Menon, he's in bad shape, and I think he might be allergic because he's talking his mind is going. So I'm off to warn the nurse.
What? Oh no, he's gonna seek.
No,
okay.
He's always like that. He's definitely fine.
Yeah, he lies a lot.
He's extremely dramatic. Wait, are they?
No, they're still a ways. They're still a ways up.
Okay.
Okay.
Listen,
okay.
Lee, we have to stop him. He's fine. I'm sure of it. At least we can't let him in the infirmary.
Just
Are you sure?
Yeah, he has something against nurses anyway. He was traumatized when he was younger by a nurse sticking way too many needles in his arm, so he can't be around nurses unless he's supervised by his mother, which his mother's not here. Can't go into the infirmary.
Should we get a counselor, though? Because, I mean, a bee sting might be traumatic if he was traumatized by getting stabbed in the arm with a needle.
Wait. Where is he? Where is Menon? Maybe we just back there. We know a lot about medicine. We got this.
Yeah.
Well, like, I guess there was some... Okay.
If someone's allergic, you can't just, like, rub dirt on that.
Did he tell you he's allergic?
Yeah, because he's not. Again, he's lying, Lee.
Oh. He let me run off at a very quick pace.
You just said that you're supposed to crouch down.
Well, I ran off after seeing him. So I crouched down. I did that.
Okay.
And then I caught up to him and thought he was in such danger because those guys are carrying him right now. And I ran ahead to warn the nurse so that she would be ready because a bee sting can be very dangerous.
Oh no. Okay. Well, I guess maybe the nurse can come outside and assess the situation because if he goes inside, he's going to have PTSD and that's not good.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you say so.
You'll be the one who has to sleep in his bunk while he's crying himself to sleep every night.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to look out for you.
I will say this though: if he shows up and like the whole side of his head is swollen up to look like the blob, then we're like, I will be telling the nurse. Like,
maybe we should check.
It's at about this time. It's at about this time that Menon and Joshua and Jason kind of come down, and they're Josh and Jason are just like, bruh, this dude took a wicked endo. He fell so hard. And Menon's there like,
I'm dead.
His over dramatic self.
Right.
Like,
Menon,
bro, dude,
Menon.
you know this kid?
Yeah,
Hey,
you know what? You can leave him right here. We can carry him the rest of the way if we need to.
Yeah, totally.
I think you just need to. You should just lay him down right here. It's fine. He's ours.
I mean, he says he's like really hurt.
Menon's eyes is closed. He's like, hey, bro, I can't see. Is that you?
I'm gonna like pull his eyelid up. Like,
He's
why
gonna
are you
like
closing your eyes?
squeeze, like try to purposely close.
You like smack his face. Like Menon.
While you're there, kind of like looking his eyes up, and Jason and Joshua are holding him. You see they like reach their heads back behind Menon's head and just go, dibs, like almost at the same time. But the only physical thing you can see on Menon is there's like a welt, like right on his neck, and it's like
right, just like
ping
the
pong
normal
ball sized. Yeah.
Oh.
Like half a ping pong ball. Yeah.
But that's like normal. They're just like raised a little, right? Like in red.
It's definitely not an anaphylactic situation.
That's still not great. I mean,
are
we
just put like a hot spoon on it?
Yeah. You know what? We could probably go to the mess hall then instead, and we can do that there.
I will say, if I can check, maybe we should check. I look at his neck and I see if like the stinger is still in there.
Wait, it's a wasp though, isn't it just a bite?
It's a hornet.
It's a hornet.
But are hornets bites?
Yeah. It's not an actual stinger.
Oh, it bites.
I don't believe.
Yes. So it's. I thought. Yeah. It's just a bite. I've been bitten by one once.
Or we could, I look at April, we could go to the nurse and make sure everything's okay first, and then bring him once we look inside.
Lee, I feel the poison coursing through my veins.
Then we leave this one by himself with someone who doesn't know that he's like this.
The poison.
Oh no! Lee reaches into his pocket and pulls out a Swiss Army knife. And he's like, I mean, if anything, you would probably want to bleed out the poison, but I don't think we should do that. And he pulls out the tweezers. He was like, I was just going to use these if there was a stinger, but it looks like you got bit, not stung by the hornet, because hornets can sting multiple times, but I didn't know if it had dislodged, you know?
Are we all Googling hornets right now?
Yeah, we are.
I don't know.
It's like they can sting multiple times.
Yeah, okay, that's what it is. But they don't, like, the stinger doesn't get stuck.
But they don't leave their butt in you.
Right.
Oh. We should go.
Do you guys need, like, us to carry this dude?
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I feel my body resisting the poison.
Oh my goodness.
Man,
this is how we prove that he's fine.
You're weird.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's I remember at the beginning I was like, hey, you're a little weird, but we're also weird, so come and join our group.
Yeah, but, like, people say they're weird, but, like, you're actually weird.
Oh, you haven't seen
anything
anything
borderline
yet.
hurtful.
Well, look, you're the one who convinced me you were dying, so that I ran off with a rush of adrenaline to a nurse, only to get stopped by your friends to be told that you were lying to me.
I was not lying. I was dying. My pride.
Also, you notice that they are soaking wet.
Did you guys? What happened?
Oh, we just went for a dip while we were waiting for the wasp to fly away.
Yeah, that's what I was screaming as the first one to the pool is a rotten egg. And you guys are the rotten eggs.
We did use the body system.
That is true. That is true.
Oh, you sound a lot better right now, man. You sound normal. So we don't have to go to the nurse's office.
I'm blind.
I look at Lee. I'm like, Steve, he's lying.
Meanwhile, campers have been like just walking past you, getting back from the
right.
The whole
Nothing's
time.
happening.
Yeah.
He doesn't mean to. It's not like lying. He's just he likes to over exaggerate a little bit.
Yeah.
He's just loves the drama,
But it is still lying, like an over exaggeration.
Oh, we're getting raided by Blue Collar DM.
What up, Blue Collar? Our widgets don't seem to be functioning currently, or you would have saw like an army march across. So just like imagine an army marches like the whole way across. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? You're joining us in the middle of Menon pretending that he was dying from a hornet sting, and more so the
dying and dying.
It's emotional death.
That's fair.
You're fine.
You see that when he acts like this around his girlfriend, he gets what he wants, which is her attention. She's like psychoanalyzing Menon right now.
How dare you?
But she'll be back soon.
We're just gonna leave this dude with you because it's almost time for food.
Oh,
I got
totally fine. Totally fine.
Yeah, thank you for even carrying him this far. Most people just say
this
no.
was nice of you guys.
Yeah, catch you later, weird dudes. And
cool dweebs.
They're
Weird
very
dudes.
clearly
It's
here.
our new name.
It's at about this time that the dinner bell, or the dinner. Did I say horn or bell in the beginning?
You said horn.
Yeah, that's weird. Bonka, time for dinner, I guess. I don't know.
They call it a dinner horn, but it's just a horn-shaped bell.
Yeah, that's what.
My 6th grade camp, when it would they'd signal for dinner time, they had an old air raid thing, wow.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
And so it was creepy.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you guys going to what are you doing? Are you going to the cabin to change? You going straight to
No, we're gonna change. We're soaking wet.
Me and Lee will save you a table.
Great, thanks, guys.
Or at least 2 seats at the table, because some tables here seat 20. So,
I mean,
and there's been
probably shouldn't hog the whole one.
Okay.
That works.
So Lee and Menon are heading to the mess, while JW and April head back to the cabin to change into not soaking wet clothes.
Yeah.
The once you step into the mess, guys, it's kind of like a buffet style situation. There's a long row of serving trays, and one big window where you pick up and take your tray from. There's one that says take it and one that says leave it. And Counselor Steve, the guy that was pointed out earlier, he's like, come on in, take a seat. When everyone's here, then we eat. And people start kind of filing in and finding their spots. It seems most people are kind of sitting together based on cabins, but it is the first day and they haven't really met people yet. So, but it's a free seating wherever you want to go for dinner. Breakfast is always by cabin. So you always eat breakfast with your cabin, but dinner you can eat with everyone.
That's interesting.
Is Brad sitting by himself?
Brad has a table. There's a table there with him. He's got one or two, but not he's not by himself, but he's not with people, if that makes sense.
Okay.
He's at a table with people, but they're not engaging with him in conversation.
I just realized that we lost Mandy on that tour.
Oh
my god!
Eaten by hornets.
I hope she's okay.
She's fine.
She cussed out the hornets and they left.
Yeah.
So Lee, do we want to get a table for just the 4 of us, or do we want to invite Brad? What's going on? How you feeling?
I mean, we're gonna get breakfast with Brad. I think maybe for this meal we could sit together with the 4 of us, and if anyone else needs a table, because again, as you can see, these tables seat many people. So I think the key is to sit and just get our food and hunker down and call dibs on a seat. Because you also don't want to wind up with the the last of the good food, or you don't want them to run out of chicken nuggets.
Oh, chicken nuggets.
Wait, they can run out of chicken nuggets?
I mean, they only make so much every night. So first in line, you got the whole enchilada to pick from. But if you're at the end, then you might be having more vegetables than you wanted.
Oh, then we need to choose this seat with the highest probability to hit first in line.
Sorry, I think I misheard how this thing works. I'm thinking of just my own camp time. Find your seat, then you eat. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's
you find your seat. Once everyone is accounted for, then you're released to get it.
Yep.
And is it just like a free for all? Just a bunch of kids running to the front of the line?
It's a by table thing. It's like table 1 go, table 2 go.
Can I use my brains to remember if there was a system from last year that they may still entail?
Yeah, you've been here before, so it's probably just the same situation.
So
table one's pretty packed at this point, but you can get table 2.
I want to go table 2 then, and be like, boom, we got to go. Hey, over here.
Okay,
We won't be first, but we won't be last.
Yeah, and then Menon's gonna do that thing that you see in like people in movie theaters trying to save seats. They like spread out through all the seats, and he's trying to save them for April and JW.
Okay.
Well, Menon.
No, we have to. No, you don't understand. We have to save them.
But do you want everyone sitting next to you? Because they're like seats across the table. So like, here's what I'm suggesting. I sit down at a chair and I put my feet up across the table onto another chair. I'm like, boom. Now I got 2 chairs.
Like an L.
Okay, Lee, that could work. We can do it that way.
I'm just saying, that way you don't have to look at someone that you don't want to look at. You're looking at a friend.
Meanwhile,
I still don't understand.
Meanwhile, back at the cabin, you guys have changed, and you start to head back towards the. I'm assuming you're going to the meal.
Yeah.
Assuming.
Yeah.
You've changed and you're starting to head back towards the meal. Let me show you the map. Con, if you can bring the map up for me. So
there it is.
Your cabins are that. It's kind of hard to see in our image here, but your cabins are the far right side. The mess
far
halls,
right, like little brown spot.
The darker red ones are
Okay.
The kind of light tan one across from the lake or the pond up there, kind of right in the middle. That's the mess hall. As you're walking, you pass this other kind of tan one up along the top, and you overhear some very heated words coming from inside. You hear a female voice that's familiar, but you can't quite pick it out yet. You hear, "You tell those no good sons of bitches I'm not selling this place. I don't care. We'll come up with something. No, I don't care how we do it. We'll find the money. I'm not getting rid of Mugapea." And then the phone is slammed down, and you hear that like ka-ching as back in in the 90s when we had phones where you could slam them.
Yup.
And
kind of.
You see Wendy, the camp owner,
You weren't born.
come out of the cabin or out of the office cabin essentially, and move towards the mess. She does not notice you.
April, do you think that someone wants to buy the camp because of the people making the wood, chopping down the wood? It must be those people.
It's gotta be. Maybe we need to find out who they are first.
Yeah, because now I'm curious.
Yeah, that would be so sad. This camp has been here for how many? 97 for 20 years almost.
Did you read that off the side?
Yeah. Well, I tried to look at it on our screen, but it's too blurry.
No, you're fine. Established the truth. Yeah, 20 years ago.
Maybe like they mentioned, maybe Brad knows more about the situation.
Yeah, I guess we can ask Brad. God, we have so many questions for Brad. He's gonna think we're the most annoying kids.
I don't even really know who Brad is. I guess he's one of the counselors.
Well, I guess we should probably make a notebook and write all this down because we have a lot of questions. He's gonna think we're really. Ugh, I don't want to be less popular than we already are. Everyone thinks we're weird now.
Yeah, but the older kids already think we're weird and they don't understand, so it doesn't matter if it's a counselor, I don't think.
I hate to say this, but we need Kira to get better so that we can look good again.
She's also probably more used to talking to the older kids than we are, but I mean, it'll be fine. I mean, I think he might even be the one in Minon's cabin, Minon and Lee's cabin. So he's already got to know how
I guess we can ask during dinner. We can ask him during dinner.
Yeah. Let's do it.
You walk into the the mess hall, and you see Menon and Lee are still kind of arguing over how the best seat-saving situation is. But there's plenty of seats. It's almost as if the mess hall is like has room for twice the occupancy.
You just see you see the top of Lee's head like sticking up above the table because he's spread out to the other chair on the other side. And meanwhile, Menon just has the arm like
Menon has the whole row.
It's like there they are.
All right, let's go. Go inside. We sit down. Is this seat taken?
From them, I guess.
Not anymore.
Can you
it was
move your arms so we can sit?
Oh yeah, sorry.
I'll sit across from Lee.
Okay.
See, I told you that's the way to go.
So there's 3 people on one side and just me on the other.
On one side. Lee.
It's like a meeting.
Like Lee's being interviewed.
Yeah. Wait, I'm the one by myself.
April.
Oh, I thought they're across from each other. I thought you guys were next to each other.
I don't know.
I mean, it could be that way.
Yeah, we'll just do it like I'm looking at JW and Lee is looking at April.
All right.
So it means that JW is sitting next to Lee.
Here's the thing: we did so many weird things. The whole table's open. Nobody wanted to sit.
Yeah, we're like moving back and forth, like changing seats.
After a couple minutes, Scott gets up and goes, "All right, everyone's got a seat. Now we eat. Table 1, grab your grub." Table 1 gets up, goes over to grabs their tray, goes through the line, gets their food. Then comes table 2's turn.
Oh,
I don't know.
Table 2.
You guys are table 2. You get up. You go grab your food.
Get my plate.
There's enough chicken nuggets for Lee.
Yes.
And you go back and sit and you have your meal. Are you going to talk about anything specific?
Yeah. We're going to whisper.
All right, whisper. Chicken nuggets and whisper.
Should we bring Lee up to speed? Or
about what?
Are we just kidding?
What? We just met
what are you talking about?
He seems like a cool dude. So.
He already knows that we're weird.
Yeah, but what are we bringing him?
Okay.
Like, what do you want to tell us?
Well, just that. I mean, everything that's happened to us.
Lee, it's been a really long year. That's all he means is that we've just been through a lot at our school. There's like some mean people and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ta-da! We did it!
Ta-da!
Oh, you guys, when JW and I were on the way over here, we heard Wendy, who apparently is the owner as well as I don't know what
Wendy.
She owns this place, but
the director of the camp.
She was on the phone and she was really angry, and it sounded like someone was trying to buy the camp from her, and she didn't want to let it go.
I think it's the people with all the chopping down of the wood and stuff, trees.
They're trying to push her out because this is prime land.
Yeah.
We just have to figure out what's going on with this land.
Yeah, we have to find out who it is. Maybe we can make a petition or something.
Wait, does she have to leave?
That's good.
If she owns the land and she's got the deed, then she's fine.
Yeah, but
we don't know.
Trying to find.
People can be pushed out even with a deed.
She just sounded really worried and upset. So clearly they keep trying. Too. Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe it's a lease. Can you lease land? I don't know. I'm 14.
Yeah, I'm 13. I don't really.
Hey, I'm 13 too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really work in real estate.
None of us do.
I think if someone owns land, unless it's a government thing where it's a force out for like a highway or something. Maybe they're putting in a highway. Are they extending the road? up there? I mean, Route 235 runs right by the camp, but maybe they're turning it into a bigger road.
Or the Amish are taking over.
That's not how the Amish work. They're
Yeah,
pretty
they
peaceful.
wouldn't be building a house.
Wait,
They
how do
don't
you
use-
know how the Amish work?
I'm pretty
I
sure
live
they would
next-
like the trees better.
Yeah.
How does he live
They
next
also
to
wouldn't
Amish
use
people?
giant equipment to tear it down. They would use a saw.
Oh,
And
that's
a
true.
wagon.
Way slower.
They'd use like 76 of them to build a house in 15 seconds. It's crazy.
Yes,
Well,
they're good at that.
maybe we can ask Brad. Has anyone met Brad yet? Because Brad is...
Yeah, he's our
Who's
camp
Brad?
counselor.
Yeah, he's pretty psychic.
Oh.
Did we meet him?
What?
And he plays Dungeons and Dragons Advanced.
What's that?
Whoa. It's a game.
It's a game. I've heard of it, but
You never heard? April, you love like spiritual stuff. I'm surprised you didn't hear of like the Satanic Panic.
We don't call it that.
I mean, I don't really worship the devil. I just kind of like the idea of magic.
So it
and
was
stuff.
this huge thing that when D&D first came out, a bunch of like parents thought that they were worshiping the devil and all this crazy stuff. And so now like it has a bad rep for that. And I just figured you'd know something.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't really played a lot of games because most of them require more than one player, and we don't play games because Kira would never. So,
I mean, since she's still on vacation, I don't see why we can't play.
Why are you hiding secrets from her?
It's not a secret. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. I'll tell her once I see her.
Okay, well, maybe if he plays this silly game, he will be weird like us. So maybe he won't be freaked out by us. And
Lee
our
or Brad?
Brad, the one who plays the game.
Oh. Where is Brad?
Why
Did we
do
see
people-
Brad in the lot? Sorry, go on.
Yeah, Brad's
just
just
gonna
over at one of the tables.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Lee? What's up?
Why should people be freaked out by you? Like, you guys very quickly established yourself as weird and like kind of drew attention to yourself out of an entire campground of children.
We label ourselves so other people
teenager.
can't,
Yeah.
Not a child
We
anymore,
take the
teenager.
power away so it doesn't hurt when other people say it.
And we added the word cool in front of it.
And we're
Because
not
that makes us
weirdly-
feel cool. Maybe a little bit me.
Okay.
And we have different experiences from everyone else. So it
Yeah.
does feel kind of hard to relate.
So it makes us cooler. Mhm.
I get it.
Yeah.
That.
I mean, I've never been like a part of that, like if this is all the kids and they're like normal and hanging out, like I've never been a part of that. So I guess I get it. I just kept a little bit more quiet to myself in nature.
I mean, neither were any of us. I mean, except Kira. All I had was JW, and then just in this last year, I met April and Kira and a few other people. We started out alone, but you don't have to end that way.
I would hope not. That would be awful.
We are also very excitable, so sometimes it just gets really loud.
Okay.
But it's
Should
a
we
good
go?
thing.
Should we go bring our dinner and sit next to Brad? Talk to him or something?
I was
Or
thinking
you wanna
that.
save it
Do you
for
think
another
people
day?
get mad that we cut in line to go back to the line, like the end, to hang out
No,
with
no,
Brad?
we're not going the line. We're just gonna we're gonna grab our food and go sit down next to Brad.
Yeah, that works.
I guess we could, yeah. If you
Good
all
idea.
think something weird is happening with what seems to be perfectly normal logging operations, sure.
Yeah, we need more information on what's going over there.
So your plan is to talk to Brad.
I think so. Grab our meals and go sit down next to him.
Okay. I mean, you could also probably grab him at snack time, which is right after.
Let's just do that. We'll just do that.
Rather than, because it might come off as weird, like, or as not good form.
Weird.
Not good form to cut the line and then bounce.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Jack. We weren't going to cut the line. We're going to sit next to
him. Jared knows. I get it. But what about the dozens of other campers?
All right, fine.
So we will start next week's episode with you talking to Brad. And I'm gonna have to come up with a way to work. I initially threw the AD&D in there as just kind of a time reference gag, but now I feel like I'm gonna have to go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, why? You shouldn't say anything to us.
And you should be happy we're giving you
trying to set the scene. God.
I literally thought you were gonna teleport us to a fantasy world or something. I thought that was our catch.
That would be amazing.
To be fair, it's OCR. Anything potentially can go.
It just is D&D.
It's just whatever happens.
So do we have to make character sheets before next week?
Maybe I'll figure that
out.
It'd probably just be easier for me to make them for you.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
And then have Brad pass them out.
It's how we got in D&D instead of Pathfinder on the
Yeah, it's really this is a D&D stream. It's just a 2-year.
Yeah. I love that we're in a Pathfinder production studio playing OCR that's going to play D&D. the levels.
We'll see what happens
with Inception.
Jared's like, I spent months on this, and you guys are really gonna do this to me.
Yeah,
I can find a way out. That's gonna wrap up our episode. We will be back at the normal time, 6 p.m. Thursday next week for another episode of OCR Camp Mugapea. We are going to talk to Brad, who is probably the most akin to the cool dweebs here in camp.
Yay.
And we hope you hang out with us then, too. It is very hot. My brain has stopped the functioning. So I don't even know if these words make sense. But thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the bits and the subs, the gifted subs. You guys are... Lucas just did it. Lucas just gave me the adventure now. You're going to fight a Krampus in the game, and that's going to be closure on 2 levels. 2 levels!
Oh!
Thank you for hanging out with us, and we will see you next week.
Good
Push
night.
the button, Con.
Yay!
Bye.